We are live. Good morning, grand risings to you. 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 Kolokoi, 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 Kolokoi is in the house. Good morning, Kolokoi. Good morning, and welcome back to another segment of In My Element with Neila and sometimes Joan. I thought I'd throw that one in there. You guys, it is a blast. Listen here. I want you all to go get your coffee, go get your tea, hit me back in a couple of minutes right here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to get my tea, my drink, and I'm coming back and I'm going to put on the music because guess what? Today is such a beautiful day, even though it's raining like cats and dogs here. I have a funeral that I am attending this morning. Yeah, go get your coffee, go get your tea, go get your water, and come on back and join a sister here. And don't bring me down. Can't nothing bring me down. His love is too high, brings me down. Can't nothing bring me down because I'm happy. Don't be hating. Come on and join in and celebrate. That's right. Don't be hating. Come on and celebrate. That's right. Celebrate me, celebrate you, celebrate everything that we can do. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to another segment of What? In My Element with who? Neila. And sometimes Joan. I had to throw that one in there because Joan has been really busy, you guys. She's embarking. Holy cow. She's embarking on some things that she has always wanted to do in her life. And, you know, we get to a point in our lives where either we gonna do or we gonna don't. We gonna do or we gonna don't. Yes, indeed. And I said it right here. You heard it first on In My Element with Neila. We gonna do or we gonna don't. End of story. That's what I said. And mark my words on that. Yeah, y'all can quote me on that, okay? Quote a sister on that, okay? Because it's the truth. And I'm so happy for her because she is just really blossoming right now. And people say, well, she kind of up in age, ain't she? Guess what? We don't know how much time God gonna give us, and we don't know how fervent and flavorful we gonna be in our older age. So I'm just saying, okay? And guess what? Just like you say, well, she kind of up in age. I heard, well, okay, but girl, and Jonah say herself, girl, I'm an old woman. No, you ain't. You only as old as you feel. You only as old as you allow yourself to be. I am 16 today, yesterday, and tomorrow I might be 17 just because I might be trying to get into a party. Just kidding. I just thought I'd throw that one out there. But really, you're as old as you feel. So if you don't feel like no old, tired, dried out dinosaur, by all means, don't feel like no old, tired, dried out dinosaur. If you feel like a balloon full of air, boop, well, be that balloon full of air and don't let nobody get close to you with needles and pins. I just thought I'd throw that one out there too, okay? Because when they get close to you with needles and pins, what you supposed to do? Put on that armor, baby. Put on that armor and protect thyself. Because if you don't protect you, ain't nobody going to protect you for you like you should be protecting you for yourself. I just thought I'd throw that one out there. You heard it first. Right here In My Element with who? Neila. That be me. And sometimes Joan. Listen, everybody, I am so excited. We are having Michael Collier in the house this morning, and also Chauncey, David L. Chauncey in the house this morning. We are presenting them with their award, their trophies. Actually, not an award. They didn't win anything. They won lives. They won lives. They won followers. They won people who love them. They won all of that. But actually, they weren't trying to win it. It was just something that they did naturally. And it just came out to be that they ended up having all of these people who cherished them, who honored and cherished them and loved them dearly. So, you know, we're going to welcome them this morning. But in the meantime and in between time, Michael is to be here at 8:15 this morning. He's flying in and flying right out because he has a show of his own to do also this morning. So before we waste time, we want to get all those moments. Good morning, Gwen, Randall, Milan, Yvette. Good morning, Kimberly. If she said, if you can't think of a reason to be happy, I will give you one. God woke you up this morning because he has plans for your life and you. Just thought I'd let y'all know that. And Kim told me to tell y'all. Kimberly Mixon Dixon, hey, girl. And good morning, Cross Bull. Bobby Norman, what's up? Karen Dickerson, good morning. Good morning, Misha. Hey, Misha. Guess what? My girl Zelma was in here yesterday, too. We had a ball. She I'm sending her a surprise package. So Crossbull, I saw it, Crossbull. I saw it, girl. You be thinking I don't be saying that. Crossbow think I just be crazy and just don't be doing nothing. I was checking. I saw it all. When you send me one message on my text, trust and believe, I see it. Trust and believe, I see it. You don't have to send me 50 million messages. I got it. I got it. And thank you for sending that, because we also have a special thing going on this morning too. You guys know it is it raining and snow? No, it's raining. Thank you, Jesus. God, I'm gonna say snow again. It's almost April. What's wrong with Chicago? And so I want to say good morning to Frugal and Colakoi. Colakoi was the first one in the house. Hey, Colakoi. Thank you so much for joining me this morning, everybody. Thank you. We are going to have Michael Collier in the house real soon and David L. Chauncey in the house real soon. I'm presenting them. You know, we had segments a couple of at the beginning of March. We had at the beginning of February, we had segments for Black History Month, right? And so I took it upon myself because I wanted to feature people who have come, who I grew up with, who are doing phenomenal things. Either they're doing phenomenal things, they've done phenomenal things, or it's a combination of both. And so I wanted to feature Michael Collier and give him his roses while he's alive and well and doing what he's doing. I also wanted to feature David Chauncey and give him his roses while he's alive and well and doing what he's doing. And also Helen Warren while she's alive and well and doing what she's doing. And the reason is because these people have made significant contributions to society, especially in the community of Morgan Park on the south side of Chicago. So of course, as you guys know, Michael Collier, his contribution was comedy. He has brought laughter to everybody out there on the south side. Chauncey, his contribution has been to raise darn near almost everybody's child in the Morgan Park community. And that's a big community. And I mean, everybody's child was up at Ada Park under his guidance for swimming and to train them in swimming. And I mean, he's done everything. He's gotten people from off of the diving boards, learning how to dive, have gone places with that training. And, you know, he's never been recognized for it. So that's one. And then Helen Jeannie Warren. She is the creator of a program and picnic that we have every year and have had it every year for 45 years straight. So, and it has been a phenomenal picnic. It has fed everybody. It has given children school supplies. You know, the seniors have had things. She has just done a phenomenal job. Her and her daughters both. They have just done fabulous work within the community. And so I just wanted to honor them because, you know, we don't have long with people, and you never know how much time you're going to have with a person. And so to give them their honors while they're alive and well, and they know that we really appreciate them, is something that you do. I want to do while they are alive and well, and they know they're being honored and people really appreciate them, instead of us standing over caskets and saying, oh, this person was such a great person. He did, or she did, or they did. No, I want them to know what they did now. Exactly, in that order. So that's why I'm honoring them. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Karen Dickerson and Milan. Good morning. And as well, it's raining and peaceful. It is. T, would you send me a link after Mike? I certainly would. I certainly will. And so let me get that over to you now, Randall, so that you can have it. Let me see. Let me see, copy it. Yep. And send this over to Donna. I'm going to send it to her phone, Randall. It's on her phone, not in Messenger, because it's I got to go into Messenger and all that stuff, and I don't want to do that. Okay, everybody, it is 8:16. Let's have this quick prayer. We have Michael Collier on board with us this morning. As a matter of fact, hey, Michael is in the green room. Let's bring Michael on board. Hey, Michael.
Good morning. Get my hat ready. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
You looking dabberishy.
Well, thank you. I'm butt naked from my waist down, though.
Let me see.
I just in a minute.
Look, stand up. Let me see. I don't believe you. Look, stand up. Let me see. I don't believe you.
You better prove it.
Prove it. That's right. Everybody, that's Michael Colliers in the house. Yes, indeed.
I'm just in time for prayer. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, let's have prayer. Everybody, as you guys know, we inhale from the baseline up. What we're doing, we're just filling our bodies with fresh air as we take it in. We're holding it, meditating on something positive and light and lovely for the day. We're going to exhale after that 10-second count, and we're going to go into prayer. Let's start. Inhale. Hold it. Exhale. Heavenly Father, thank you once again for another brand new day. Hallelujah. It is a day that we have not visited yet before. And Lord, we are grateful that you woke us up this morning, brought us all to these platforms where we are joined in prayer to you, to honor you, Heavenly Father. We are grateful for life. We're grateful for eyes to see, ears to hear, lips to speak, and tongues to taste. We're grateful for hands and arms and legs and feet to stand. We're just grateful to be able to touch and feel. Hallelujah. We're grateful that you protected us through the night, our households, our families, our pets, our places of employment, and our businesses. We are grateful for all the things that you enlighten us with, Heavenly Father, all the people who you place in our path, all the doors you open and those that are closed, all the windows that open and close. We are just grateful for the experiences that you have enlightened us with on this beautiful morning. Hallelujah. Thank you, Heavenly Father, once again, just for being the God of our lives, the head of our households and our lives and our spirits. Heavenly Father, we are just enlightened and we love you, and we just say thank you for all these things. As we go out today, we ask that you go before us, clearing the roads that we travel, the grounds that we tread upon, and the airways that we fly through, making our destination safe, sound, and complete. Lord, we just thank you for a whole day, another day to do things right. And we pray for light, love, laughter, living, happiness. We pray for faith for those who are lacking. We pray for deliverance for those who are in need of being delivered from something. We also pray for all these things in Jesus' name. And we say, amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
And I dropped something down here.
It was so good you had to throw something on the floor.
I know. I did. Michael Collier, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I'm also going to bring Chauncey on stage this morning. Chauncey, how are you?
Hey,
Very well,
Chauncey.
thank you. Good morning. Good morning,
How
good
you
people.
feel this
How's
morning,
everyone?
sir?
How you feeling?
Amazing. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. How you feel?
Marvelous. Simply marvelous.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you, Chauncey. I got to ask you why I got Michael on here. Was he ever at the pool, and did he ever swim?
No.
Who? I don't swim. I don't get nowhere near no water.
He could have learned. I didn't talk for 15 minutes.
He told him 15 minutes.
I could have learned 15 minutes.
That's why you still a specimen of health, man.
Yeah,
You was in that pool, baby.
That's no question. Yeah.
That pool water
I
ain't
got
no
5
joke.
minutes. I got my own shit to do, so I got.
I know what you got to do. You got.
I know that's why you trying to throw me off.
I love you, Michael.
I love you too.
Michael, you have been an instrument to everybody in Morgan Park. You have been a phenomenal species because you have followed your dreams. You have followed your passions. You have pursued all of that. And I am, as a human being, honored to know you, to have known you all the years I've known you. And I am so grateful for you. You just don't know. I just want to let you know that you have edged me on to follow my dreams. And one of my dreams is to act. Nice. And I am going to be pursuing that. I've been in pursuit of that.
You'll be great as an actress. You'll be great.
Well, thank you.
That would be awesome. I want to see that.
I can't wait to embark on it. So I'm going to do a monologue and everything and send it to you and get your approval.
Yeah, I want to see it. Send it on.
I definitely will. In the meantime and in between time, we know you have a morning show called the Michael Collier Morning Show, everybody. And it comes on at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. Pacific, and 10 a.m. Eastern. And he's on Facebook and YouTube under the Michael Collier Morning Show. COLYAR, if you guys are not familiar with that. But, you know, Michael, you've done so much. And because you are a Morgan Park legend, I just feel, if I don't cry, I just feel honored to have known you all the times I've known you, following you all around Chicago, standing on Michigan Avenue, clapping with wasn't a damn soul on the sidewalk beside me.
That's right.
Because I just wanted to see someone that I knew, I grew up with, make it. You know, if no one else made it, if one person from the community is striving, I'm going to always be that person that's saying, hey, whatever the case.
You always have been too. Thank you.
Cartwheels or whatever. And so in saying that, because you are a legend of Morgan Park, I'd like to present you with this trophy that says Michael Collier Legend, comedic Morgan Park, comedic genius.
I love that.
And a comedic genius you are. And the legend is right there in red for you.
Oh my God, I love that. Thank you so much. You know, I am so grateful. You know, I don't need a trophy when it comes to you. You just have always shown me love and support. I mean, over 40 years, you've always been right there. I mean, my friend, for real, to the bone, stone, my friend, you know, and this is so beautiful and so wonderful, and I appreciate it. You know I love me some Morgan Park. You know, they try to call it the Wild Hundreds, but it's always Morgan Park to me. You know, 11356 South Carpenter for life, baby. I'm talking about the naughty pan. I'm talking about Copper Box, you know?
Yes.
I'm talking about when the golf course was still there on the corner of 115th and Halstead. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, Copper Box is now all state insurance and everything. And the naughty pan is a spa. It's a nail shop or some type of crap.
They used to have a pizza shop there, and I love to go get those pizzas on Friday night, right there at 114th and Carpenter. You know, so that's my spot. I get there. Morgan Park was 85% white. The high school was 85% white, 10% black, and 5% other. When I left in 85 and 75. It was like 95% black and 5% white, and that was it, you know?
Yeah.
So I love that. I love to be recognized for my community and in the great city of Chicago, and by you. Such a great, wonderful person. God bless you and your show and your heart. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. God bless you, Michael. I love you dearly. Everybody here said beautiful. Woo, woo, woo. And
yes,
Bobby
and I will be there in Chicago, performing at least 4 shows on Friday and Saturday of April. Is it April? April 16th, 17th at Riddles Comedy Club.
Wow.
So, that's when I will come and pick my thing up. So I will have it in my hand. Meanwhile, I love y'all. Thank you very much for everything. But my show, I got to be backstage in like 2 minutes. So
I know.
Thank y'all. Woo, woo, woo.
Thank you.
And, hey,
woo, woo, woo.
Y'all can go to YouTube and put in the Michael Collier Morning Show. Make sure you subscribe, like, and we'll see you then.
And share.
And share. All right. See y'all. Thank you, Chauncey. Thank you, baby. And thank you, God. See y'all later. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
See you. Thanks.
Everybody, we were just graced with the presence of Michael Collier, the comedic legend that he is. And I am here now with David Chauncey, who is another legend in his time. David Chauncey, let me let you know that over the years, I have known you for over 50 years. I have watched you training people in swimming. I've watched you at the pool. You've had nothing but respect for other people, especially to children. And I've never heard a bad thing about you. as far as the kids were concerned with molestation or tampering or touching the kids inappropriately. None of that. And all the years you've dedicated your life to training other people's children on how to swim, how to get over the fear of water and all. I am just so grateful to you for your dedication, your perseverance, and your fortitude. You have just done so much with the children and the young men in Morgan Park. You've raised up camps of children who now have gone off to do great things with their lives, who have also told you that if it weren't for you, they don't know what they would have been into in their lives later on. And that's amazing to just hear stories like that saying, I don't know what I'd have been doing. I probably would have been in a gang or dead by now if it wasn't for Chauncey, because you know Chauncey kept our attention. You know, he kept us active up there at the park. You know, and if it wasn't for that, I don't know what else I'd have been doing. I probably would have been in a gang and or in jail or either dead by now. And to hear that and to know that these young people, young men and women admire and adore you for all you've done. Yeah, you never got accolades for none of that stuff, but your accolades came in just hearing a person say thank you. And that is amazing. And your accolades also came from the stories of those who have gone on from the trainings of your hands and have done great things in their lives. So I'm here to honor you, Chauncey, with this award because David L. Chauncey, you are coach and you are a legend. And you are a human fish, Morgan Park's renowned swim director and basketball coach. And that you are. And this award is for you, Chauncey, who is named Coach of the Year and of the Life.
I want to thank you so much for that, for the award, and to be recognized at this time of life, not laying vertically in life, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not laying horizontal, but standing vertically.
Yeah.
I appreciate. I want to leave this legacy though. I made an impact on people's lives. My objective always been to give them structured programs in our community because I would see it in other communities, and we need a structured program. I had this thing about that I believed in. There was more activities, less crime. And we all need attention. So I would go out and reach out to the different children in the gangs and talk to them. I reached them and told them, look, I had structured programs. What would you like to do? What is it that you love to do other than slinging? And they would tell me basketball. And I said, what else you like? And they say softball, baseball. So I would implement it, you know, and tell them, hey, no one I turn away, no one, girls and boys. So I was happen to be very honored to be able to exemplify love and stressing sportsmanship. I put a lot of emphasis on respecting your fellow man. It showed over the years. It showed, and I get paid spiritually, and it's a wonderful and beautiful thing to know that I was working for God. You already know I had a calling at 16. It was 16. I was sitting in that lifeguard, standing in that lifeguard chair. There were 300 children in the pool. And my partners who were lifeguard, Wassinger Turner, Tony Scott, Bruno, and Arnold Witherspoon, they left me in there with all you kids in there. And something in my head was going left, right, left, right. So something came over me. I said, well, I got to watch. Well, I don't teach. Make my job easier. So I called all out that day, I'll never forget. And said, all that can't swim, get down here and learn. And I'll never forget that day how the power of God went through me to teach every last person in that pool how to swim. And they would learn how to save lives, you know, doing my job. But from then on, I knew my calling. It was like, my objective in life is to help people. So my expertise in life, I'll pass it on. It's like elders. Our objective as an elder is to pass the knowledge that we have, but we all keep it to ourselves. You have expertise in certain things. What you're doing now, I admire you. I have to give you accolades because you're passing knowledge and wisdom and embracing everybody's expertise to come together, show your love. I like your closing of your show. Tell them, teach one, teach one. You know, help somebody. Does it really hurt to show your love? No, not with me. So I embrace my whole community, and I'm happy to leave that legacy to know that I touched so many people in so many sports, from soccer to basketball to gymnastics to wrestling to table tennis, ping pong, you name it, I did it, and there was a championship team for years and years. You already know about that part of me. But my best sport is wrestling and gymnastics, in case you already know. And I'm very good at it. And my children, I took them all over the city, and I taught them how to respect your elders and respect the different people in different communities, and how you have to learn to embrace everybody. And never think you better than everybody or tough guy, because there's always someone out there that's tougher than you.
That's it.
So you look for it, you'll find it. So those are just wisdom words I used to pass on to our youth. But I just want them all to know that I love y'all. I ain't through teaching. You know, I'm truck driving because this is my golden years. I travel at peace of mind and serenity for me. I'm away from all y'all, but I will come in and offer my expertise, whatever endeavor it is. That's my character. My mother brought me up there to show your love, you know, and God has embraced me. I used me as a vessel all these years.
Yes.
I wouldn't get paid for all that stuff I did, y'all. I just did it from my heart because I had love for everybody. I want to see my community jumping, Jack. You don't know the joy I was getting just to stop and take a look and see how a person can implement 5 events at one time. A water show, baseball, the basketball tournament, the horseshoe tournament, the tennis tournament, and the kids playing in the track and field. All this was going on at the same time. But like I said, I had my help. We had to honor this Greta Travis. Greta Travis was very instrumental in dealing with the girls. You know, she's a legend in our community.
Yes, Greta.
Greta Travis is very good track star, good teacher, and went on to better her life. And she has children that she raised, but she has students that she raised, and they became like her, phys ed teachers. You know, good ones.
I used to race. I used to race against the other kids with
She's got hairdressers. She's
always tell me I was gonna be the next, not Flojo, not Flojo, because me and Flojo about the same age. She used to tell me I was gonna be was a woman running in, but she used to tell me that was because I could run.
Yeah, you are.
And I still can run. Actually, I race these old farts around. These young boys.
Yeah, they can't touch you.
They tired. I raced them up and down the street the first year when I got here. And the guys out, he like, oh yeah. I was like, oh man, y'all running. I said, I want to run. I want to race. Come on, let's do it. And so we started at one corner. And by the time he was at the 8th house, I was at the 20th house at the next corner.
What you 100-meter runner? What you say? What you 100 meters?
Yep.
I must say this. I had a child back in the day. Jesse Owens had the Jesse Owens track and field meet. And we had a young guy who was 14 years old who would run a mile in 4 flat. And his name was, they called him Chopper. I sent him to California. He represented Morgan Park and he won, took first place. And his name is Lloyd Nichols, not Lloyd Nichols. We called him Chopper. His name is, oh my God.
Little Lloyd lived on the corner of 114th Aberdeen.
That's correct. Right. Well, he had
short Lloyd.
Yeah, but it's his nephew, Linda's son. I sent him to California at 14, and he was a mile runner. And he was one of the person I like to remember that I raised and turned around, because Linda sent him to me to kind of raise him. So I fathered him, and he turned his life 360 for the better, you know. So I just had to throw that in there.
I want to give you some comments about what some of the people were saying. That first of all, it was great. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go on. Woo! We got a lot in here. Woo! Okay, so Misha and all them congratulated. Crossbull said that was a beautiful award you created, Neila. Thank you, Crossbull. And Riette Chicken is here. She said, yes. And Misha said, congrats to Michael. Woo, woo, woo. That's a lovely award, Neila. So thoughtful. No problem. Thanks, everybody. And that it's no organization that bought these awards. It was just something I created. I did it all on my own, all out of my own pocket, because I just feel they deserve to have something. You know, they really do, because I you know, you guys have given your lives. And let me tell you, Chauncey, you know, a lot of Black people don't swim because they're afraid of water. First of all, it seems like they're afraid of swimming or close. Like you said, the reason they're fearful is because their eyes are closed.
That's
and
correct.
They see what's in front of them, and they don't know what they're going to encounter. And so that's why the fear is there. But that's one sense. And in the sense of Michael, I admire him because he has followed a passion that was in his heart from way back grade school. Because Michael was always the comedic kid in class. You know, he was always the one getting in trouble. So Turk's mom worked at the high school, Morgan Park, in the counseling office. And one thing, she didn't even have to tell me. I already knew he stayed in the counseling office because he always did something silly. And it pissed the teachers off, and they would always send him. But I admired his dedication and his fortitude to pursue his passion, and he stayed with it. And I do the same with you. You pursued your passion. You loved to swim, you loved water, you stuck with it, and you like kids, and you like being around young people and just helping them, to guide them, you know, and you followed your passion. And one thing I'll say, I've always wanted to act. And Michael said, girl, you'd be a great actress. You'd be awesome. And I always wanted to act. I came off with this talk show because I always admired Oprah Winfrey. I just never followed my passions from way back in the days because I had other things that I embarked on, which weren't great things. But it got me to the point where I am here today, presenting this award to Michael Collier and presenting this award to David L. Chauncey, to the both of you, and letting you guys know how grateful I am. And I'm certain I'm speaking for quite a few of the Morgan Park community people, how grateful we are to the both of you for being determined, persevering, passionate people who pursued your passions. Not only having that passion, but you pursued your passion. And that speaks volume to me.
Thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude.
It speaks volume. And so I'm gonna go on with these comments. And Yvette, Sharian Mitchell said, good morning from Morgan Park. Sharian Mitchell, you might know Sharian. Randall Ray is in the house. Turk, Milan said, woo, woo, woo. Kimberly said, that is awesome tribute to Michael. And Bobby Norman Cubbage said, thank you so much, Mr. Collier, for blessing us with your gift of comedy all of these years. And then, okay, we will be there. Riette was speaking about his show coming up in April on the 16th and the 17th at Riddles. Then Crossbull Ranch said, what a lovely man, born and raised up in Morgan Park. Oh, Lisa, you ain't seen half of the men born and raised in Morgan Park. Chauncey and is one of the great ones. Michael Collier is another one. Randall Ray, who's on the show a lot. Turk, he's another phenomenal man. All of these guys are phenomenal men. We were groomed and raised up that way. Just let y'all know. Boop, don't get it twisted. All Black people don't come from the hood. A lot of us have a lot of good. I just thought I'd let y'all know, because there's some white folks in the hood too. I just thought I'd let y'all know. But anyway, that was so nice. Karen Dickinson said that was so nice. Gwen Swenson is in the house. Congratulations, Michael, so well deserved. And Busy Mama said, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Milan said that was so nice. And Riette, who is chicken, said he taught me how to swim. You taught chicken how to swim. And Milan said that's amazing. Wow. And Riette said, yes, you certainly did. And Milan said, yay, balloons and stars for Chauncey. And yes, amazing person. And Frugal gave her heart. Congratulations, Chauncey, from Karen Dickerson. Crosswood said, so sweet, Mr. Chauncey, true hero, moral, moral values and character, mentor to 2 to 3 generations. All amazing. Thank you, Mr. Chauncey, for all that you did, that you do, and for who you are. And Milan said, oh, absolutely. We need, and Busy Mama said, we need more David Chaunceys in the world and communities. We sure do, Busy Mama. You could say that again. We have to raise these men up to be those type of men. Okay, so Chauncey had an upbringing. His mom and his family members, his brothers, his aunts and cousins, you know, and his community. And the community. We were raising each other's children. Yes. Yeah. So and there was respect for another mother spanking your child's butt and sending you home and then telling your mama, this is what I spanked his butt for. And then you got another butt spanking. So true. Yeah, that's how we got down. That's why we knew better. These kids, sometimes these kids today, this is a whole new way that we're living in, true enough. But the respect is gone. The respect is gone. Okay. And I'll knock your teeth down your throat. Boom! I just thought I'd let you know. I ain't finna play with your kid. I ain't finna play with my own. I ain't gonna play with nobody else's either. I sent them home to you before I heard them. I'm gonna send them home to you until you come get them. I just thought I'd let you know that, because some of these kids will take you there. And Busy Mama said, Randall said the gang leaders respected Chauncey because of his love for his people and our offsprings and our community. The gang members did highly respect you. There were people, I'm going to go back to the old school, Lynchman Love, El Rukins and all of that. I'm just going to go back to all the gangster disciples and all of that and talk about it. Yeah, I know all about them gangs, y'all. Anyway, yeah, okay, yeah, right. But anyway, there was a guy by the name of Gator who was deeply involved with the gang lifestyle in Morgan Park. Woo! Gator wasn't no joke. And we all know Gator, but I liked Gator. I liked his you know, I like, man, go on, get on sweat. You ain't all that. But anyway, but I love Gator. And Gator ended up going into the political arena here in the city of Chicago. And that is awesome because he has a base and a platform now where he can reach a lot more of these younger men who are out here doing all these crazy stunts and shooting and killing people at hand. And it's just senseless at the lives we've lost over the years due to gun violence and these men not having any direction and no guidance and nothing, no nurturing, no training, no upbringing, no nothing. And they just have gone wild. And that's where you, Chauncey, have stepped in and you have done phenomenal work with children all your life, and you continue to. The kids still like you and still get amazed. Well, who they look up like, oh, that old man talking to me, talking to me. And the next thing you know, they like that old man, don't they? They be liking that old man. So I just got to give you accolades for that. And Sherry and Mitchell said, hello, Chauncey. How are we? How are you? Blessed, glad to be your friend. You had trained my son, Orlando Mitchell, that's Sharon's son, for basketball, and he won a trophy for Morgan Park's Field House at Ada Park. Love you, friend. Jehovah has been blessing you, and you looking good. And congrats to both. Fist dap from Yvette Smothers said, fist dap, well done. Now see where you get those tickets for Riddles to see Mike. Right. You so silly, Milan. Yvette, so goofy. Good morning, Carlington. Good morning, Alma. Good morning. And Milan said, fight for power. And Crossbull said, yes, Mr. Chauncey, idle hands are the devil's playthings. Yes, they are. And when one is unoccupied or has nothing to do, one is more likely to cause or get in trouble. Problem with our youth today. God bless you. Congratulations. And Riette Chicken said, we love you, Chauncey. We love you, Chauncey. Everybody loves you. And Frugal said, I'll be there to learn to swim one day. Oh, don't worry about it, Frugal. If you don't come here, we're going to come there. I just thought I'd let you know. I thought they knew. And so, yeah, and Crossbull said, yes, we do. One busy mama need more David Chaunceys. Randall said, let me see. So true. Zelma said, so true. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Healthy Living with Wendy. Good morning. Congrats to these great men, Linda said. Congrats to Chauncey and Michael. And And congratulations, Chauncey. Much love and respect, my brother from Turk. And Bobby Norman Cubbage said, congratulations, Mr. Chauncey. You are so deserving. And I just want to show these trophies again. This is Michael Collier's trophy for him. And he's a legend. And he's a Morgan Parks comedic genius. And then we have David Chauncey's trophy here. And he is the coach of the lifetime. And he's a legend. He's a human fish. And he's Morgan Park's renowned swim director and basketball coach. And I got to let you guys know, these trophies were created. I created the artwork in them and all, but Carlington Ebanks, who is joining us here online right now under CDE TV, he is the one who has the online store, who has helped me create these trophies, just so you guys know. So if anybody's in looks for trophies, reach out to Carlington. I just thought I'd give him a shout out also. But Carlington, you need to reach out to Randall, because Randall needs your help. And he's been needing your help for a while, and we need to get rolling. So I thought I'd put that out there too. Let me see the new comments, Chauncey. Michael and Chauncey, yes. Congratulations to both of you. So I know you on the road and you got a trip to do, and you probably got to get rolling. Is there anything else that you would like to leave with the people here, or tell us, or something that's burning desires on your heart?
Yes, first of all, I want to say I enjoy your show, and keep doing the good work, because you're really spreading good news. You're sharing knowledge, and we all need that. We're learning from Randall. I'm learning from the makers of clothes, the people who are talking spiritually, who are on the same page as you and I love what you're doing, and I hope you grow and you complete. I hope you grow, and I hope you, whatever you set your mind to, you are successful at it. So, and number two, that I want to say that I love everybody, and it's great to be remembered while I'm alive. And thank you so much. I'm heartfelt. I love y'all. And I'm just lost for words, but hey, I'm here for you to the day I die. That's how I roll. I roll. I got my love for you and everybody else. So remember me, and I remember you all, guys. And I thank you all for recognizing my endeavors in life. Thank you so much.
We are going to be having a In My Element Club gathering in August, celebrating my 1 year with the talk show, which will be August 24th, 2020. We'll make 1 year. I've had the show going strong every day of the week, Monday through Friday, every morning at 8 a.m. Even on the holidays, if they fell on a weekday, the show went on. Thursday was Thanksgiving, and so on. Friday was a Christmas, and so we had the show. We continued the show on no matter what. If holidays fall on a weekday, the show goes on. If I'm alive and well, the show goes on. and that's how I am. And so I thank you, Chauncey, for giving me your time in your truck. I know you're in the truck. I was just in the truck with you last week. So I know your travels, and I know how you get out. You be riding.
Like a little boy with a brand new bike.
He be grabbing them toothpicks stuck in his eyes. I be like, ain't you still woke? He like, yeah, I'm gonna make it there. I'm gonna get it there. I'm like, get some rest. He's like, no, I'm gonna get it there. So I thank you for taking that time to come on board with us this morning. I know you got so much you have to do, and I sent it to Donna's messenger and in her text messaging. In messages, Randall, it's in her messenger and it's in her text message. You know how you text me, Randall? A text message. That's when you use the person's phone number and you send them a message, not messenger using that little app. I sent it to both of them. I sent it to her phone and I sent it to a messenger. You should have been on board. Randall trying to come on board. So, Chauncey, what are you having for breakfast this morning?
Raw. I'm coming to a new thing. Raw, unfiltered honey with green tea and an egg sandwich. That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. And an egg sandwich.
That's correct.
You finally having you some tea, though, huh?
Oh, yeah, no question. I bought that teapot. I'm ready to go. A beautiful teapot. Look at that, baby. Yeah, cute.
So it's been working good for you?
Hot in the firecracker. Yep, hot. So I pour it in my cup, my little coffee cup. I got my My honey and this, I'm ready to go, as they say. Not ready, but ready to go.
I know that's right. And so we have Randall coming on board with us. Hey, Randall Ray.
What's up, Church?
Good morning. What's up, T? What's up,
So
T?
everybody, I want to introduce you guys to Randall Ray. You guys have seen him numerous times. You're going to hear him call me T. No, there's not a T in my whole entire name. They've been calling me that since I was like 13. And you might hear me call it work. But Randall Ray is
good,
also
brother.
another commodity from the Morgan Park community. We all grew up together. Michael Collier, Randall Ray, me, David Chauncey. We are some phenomenal people. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So, Randall, thank you for joining us, because you are also another person that should be honored from Morgan Park. You've done amazing work with your hands. You've been a botanist and a horticulturist for years. You've done great work at park districts in Chicago. You've done outstanding work at the botanical gardens in Florida, as well as the botanical gardens in Atlanta. And I am just amazed at your work. And people, go to his page, Donovan's Art, and look at his paintings. And oh my God, his sculptures. Randall, I'm just grateful to be your friend and to have known you for the years I've known you. And you've come from great stock. I loved your mom. I love your mom. I loved your dad. He was like my dad. And all your sisters are definitely my sisters. Roz has always been my big sister. I would never do nothing wrong in front of Roz.
Roz was like our grandmother when we was kids. Boy, didn't I tell you to put that down? Get out of them bushes.
Neila, I gotta go. I'm ready to go to Kansas.
Okay. Chauncey, thank you for joining us. I know you got to get out of here. You on your way.
Love you, Chauncey. Be safe out there, brother.
Love you, my brother. I'm here for you for a lifetime.
I already know.
See you when you get home.
Thank you,
I'll hold on to this until you get back.
Oh, I'll be back Saturday morning. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay home a couple of days, I think, Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Well, you know, I got this for you. Michael's going to pick up next week when he gets here. Okay,
I appreciate it. It looks beautiful, and thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You just made me rich at heart.
Oh.
Now I'm a billionaire. I was a millionaire, when people say thank you. But by you give me that award, now I'm a billionaire.
So since you're a billionaire, can I go get my nails and my feet done? Look, I'm going to the appointment and get my nails and my feet done.
What they say? I'm out. Info.
All right, Chauncey, have a great day and be safe on that road, okay?
Thank you kindly. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Hey, T. The reason I asked you to send me a link is because Lisa from Crossbull Ranch sent me an email yesterday, and she wanted me to apologize for attacking her while we were online on the show yesterday.
We all get attacked.
But check this out. It's not an attack, and I'm not apologizing for my opinion. What you believe, Lisa, is what you believe, and what I believe is what I believe. Exactly. And I shouldn't have to apologize for what I feel. And all I said was, oh, that's some bullshit. I don't believe that. But check this out. I did some fact checking because that's what she told me to do.
And we did.
So guess what? We were both right.
Right.
And the thing that we were talking about is these stimulus checks that they say that they're sending to prisoners. Let me explain what they're doing with the money. The prisoners never see that money.
They never get
the money goes, if they have children under 18 years old and they're incarcerated, that stimulus check goes to their mother because it's for the child. If they don't have any children that are below 18 years old and still in school, or they don't have any children, that money goes to the facility that they're locked in. So those criminals never receive a dime. That don't go to their books. And I know this for a fact because I have friends that are in jail that are doing life, 20 years, 10 years,
Yep.
12 years. And I ain't
Yep.
talking about what somebody told me out of their mouth. And I actually did a fact check on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I say, we were both right.
Yep.
But
I
Lisa,
read
you
it
have to
yesterday too.
realize because somebody disagrees with you, that's not an attack on your facts or whatever you're putting out there. It's just that I disagree. And that's what makes us human. And that's what people have to learn
Learn
how
to
to
deal.
deal with. If I
Yep.
disagree with you, that don't mean that I don't like you or
You
I don't believe anything that you say. It's
right.
just a disagreement.
Right. And it
We have
don't
to
mean we
learn
gonna go
how to
get no gun and
disagree
shoot
and
you.
move on.
Right.
It's
We ain't
okay.
gonna
It's
shoot
all
you.
good.
We ain't gonna put you in front
And
of a
believe me,
fire squad. We ain't gonna do none of
yeah.
that. Guess what? There is
And I
no
wasn't
purpose,
attacking your
there is
character or your knowledge on
none of that.
anything like.
We're not here to do that. We're not here. We're here to build people up, as you guys have already noticed. We're here to build people up, to share the joy and the enlightenment of people in their businesses. Like Zelma, you know, this sister's an awesome ass counselor. And you can see she just deep in her stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that I want to bring light to people about. It's enough people in the light in Hollywood. You know, even Michael Collier, though he's not in the light like he should be, Michael has been dedicated to his career all these years. That man should be seen on every damn channel on Stevie. Don't let me get started. But anyway, I'm just 138-pound gorilla.
Yeah, but I just wanted to put that out there because I don't want her to think that I'm
Right.
character assassinating her.
Right.
It's just
Right.
a disagreement. It's
we
just
give you
like
all the
it's
respect
stuff
in
that
the world, Lisa.
I know
Nobody
it's stuff
ever
that I
does
say
that. And
that
it
she
ain't got
don't
to do
agree
with
with.
white, your color being white, being black. It ain't got nothing. I ain't for all that shit in life ever. Here's the thing. We are going to, like Zelma said, agree to disagree. That's what family does. Agree.
And it's
to
all
disagree.
good.
Yeah, and it's all good. Ain't nobody dumping down on you. Ain't nobody saying, look it up.
Oh, and something else I wanted to say. This is not my show. This is T's show.
This my show.
This is NeilaAdams in her element. It don't say Randall Ray and Neila in her element. So
No.
when you were saying on you guys' show, it's not you guys' show. It's Neila's show.
My show.
All I do is come on here and rebut and give a little information, and that's it. Believe me,
Yeah.
I'm a late night guy, and I struggle getting up in the morning to get on here because I'm up late every night.
I know, because
I've always been a
one
night
night.
owl.
I'm like, what
And I
you
don't
still
know.
doing up?
That's just how I live. That's
Right.
just how I get down.
Yeah.
The only time I get up early in the morning is when I have to. If I got a job, I can get up when I need to.
Yeah.
But if I don't have to, I'll chill till 9:30 and get up and then move around.
That's how
And
I
I
felt
get
today.
when I had to get up early and do stuff, I do. But I just want to let you know this is not you guys' show. This is T's show. And I'm not attacking you right now. If you feeling some kind of way about this, I love you. And in any things that you think would benefit me from our relationship is not a total necessary for me, because I will be able to do every endeavor that the Creator has for me on this planet with or without you. You can't stop me from doing what I need to do, and I can't stop you from doing what you need to do, because you got to
And that's life.
because you can only live your own life and I can only live mine.
That's it.
And I just want to live in peace and
That's
harmony
all
and
time.
enjoy all genres of people.
Yes.
And you don't
Nothing
have
like
to do nothing or say anything to try to fit in, because this is a black platform, because you're blacker than you think you are. And you don't have to tell people that your grandfather's Puerto Rican. He's just your grandfather.
to fit in.
You don't have to tell nobody what your lineage is. Just be you.
That's it.
We love you and want you on this platform because of who you are.
You are.
Not
And
because
that's
of
how
your bloodline.
Nope. And
It has
because guess
nothing to
what?
do
If
with
it wasn't
blood.
because of her bloodline, she probably wouldn't have been here. Because I met her way back on Jonathan England's Awaken Live video, which was an awesome
Come
thing. It
on.
was about awakening. And Lisa caught my attention because of her input. And I was like, she's enlightened. And I was like,
Without a doubt, she wide
enlightened.
awoke.
I don't give a damn what
But we
color you
can't
think
let
this. I like
politics,
enlightened
we
people.
can't let politics or our political affiliations or how we feel about something that's going on separate what the creator's putting together.
But yeah, excuse me 1 second. Hey, Charlotte, I'm on the show. Tell me what you need right now. Yeah. Wait, okay, I'm ordering something because I didn't have time to make. So I'm gonna order something. What do you need? What you need? Okay, got you. 82nd and Ashland. The repass, right. Okay, somebody's there, so the food will be there. I'll take the food in. You welcome, darling. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later. I'm on the show. This is Charlotte, everybody. This the this crazy girl. So
Well,
her
hey,
mom passed.
see,
That's a
can
good.
I finish?
Yes.
Please. And something else that I was fact checking, the Biden administration did not implement this money going to the prisoners or so-called going to the prisoners.
No, they didn't.
Trump's
Trump
administration did it because it was
Yeah.
done last year.
Yeah.
It wasn't Biden.
It wasn't
You know,
Biden at all.
as soon as everybody get over trying to separate
That's the thing.
the Democrats and the Republicans and we just all become Americans, this place would be a whole lot better.
Mm-hmm.
This country ain't been this separated in over 25 or 30 years.
It's ridiculous.
And if it was, it wasn't blatantly shown. The racism and stuff, it was more hidden. Even though I appreciate Trump for exposing all of the people that are racist, and we still say racism is strong and white supremacy. But see, it's not a problem for people that aren't heavily melanated,
right,
because they don't have to go through anything. So it's not a problem. It's just like when we say Black Lives Matter and people say all lives matter. And which is true, all lives matter, but when you're not being singled out and hunted with that crosshair on your forehead like black men in this country and black women and black children, then it's not a problem for you.
Right.
Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about, of the disparity between black and white in this country now.
Mm-hmm.
It was a young Caucasian man from Woodstock, Georgia yesterday. He shot 13 people. 8 of them died, and the rest of them were seriously wounded. Yeah. Guess what the police chief said? They didn't shoot him. They didn't kill him. They pulled him over on the expressway and they locked him up. They did a driving maneuver where they bumped the vehicle and make you crash, and then they took him to jail. This is what the state police officer had to say for his excuse for killing all these people. He was having a bad day. He was at the end of his rope. And so he just couldn't take it anymore. He has a sexual addiction. Do you know if he was black, his ass would not be in jail? They would have shot him. They'd have gunned him down like a dog.
Yep.
And everybody know it. Just like when them people attacked the Capitol, had they'd have been Black Lives Matters, they would have killed them. And to prove my point that I'm making, look at how they did the Black Lives Matter protesters. Rubber bullets, tear gas, dogs, water hoses. And this was just so that Trump could go down there and emulate Hitler in front of in front of a church.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But All of that aside, I see Biden's people. He's bringing in, he's inclusive with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Black, white, Latino, Chinese, Arab. It don't matter. It's a melting
Gay,
pot.
straight,
Homosexual, transgender. It
transgender,
don't matter. And we just people.
and we just
If everybody stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and just handle your own business on this planet and just pass your love out instead of critiquing and putting everybody under a microscope, the
yeah,
world would be a better place.
a
And
whole
that's me. I'm gonna treat you good. I'm gonna love on you until you do and treat me otherwise to make you
make me go backwards.
make me step away from you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna avoid the confrontation. I'm not a confrontational type of guy.
Me neither.
You know, I'm not here for bullshit and drama. You know, that's not me.
Yeah. Look, I'll cuss you out. Call you everything but the child of God. But no, actually, and I really am not one for all that drama and stress. And in saying so, I gotta say this: Randall calls you T because of your tiny build. That's what Bobby said. Bobby said, we're here to share and give great information, and
That's it.
and it's all love here, and it has always
All love.
been, is what Karen Dickerson said. Yes, and so true, Randall. Hatred is hatred. That's what Zalma said. In the
Period.
story.
Period.
And Bobby said we have to stop fighting each other and start fighting the viruses.
Hey,
Viruses can come in a human form.
I'm telling you, without a doubt.
You ain't never lied, Bobby. Woo! And Sharon said, hello, Randall Ray. Good morning. Your nephew is here at my house. CJ, son, looking good. Keep doing what you're doing. Sharon Mitchell.
Hey, family. What's up, y'all? Sharon, I miss y'all. Tell my brother Tim I love him.
Hey, I don't know if Sharon know who I am. She don't know that I'm Michael Hawkins' cousin, the Hawkeye, the real Hawkeye, not Hawkeye, tall Hawkeye on 108 night. Michael
The first
Hawkins,
Hawkeye.
who used to beat the Congos at Ada Park. I'm their first cousin. Marsha and Michael Hawkins, I'm their cousin. My mom's name was Evelyn, and she looked like Pocahontas because her hair was very long and straight, and she always wore headbands, Sharon. So we are part of the family from the initial family called the Browns out in Morgan Park. My grandmother was Sophronia, who was one of the mothers at the church where Reverend Keller resided, and that is what is the name of that church? What was Reverend Keller's church name?
Beth Eden.
Beth Eden, right? Beth Eden. And so we are from Beth. She's a Beth Eden person. Well, was and my aunt painted all the signs in Morgan Park, especially when Dr. Pedro was on 111th, right there off of Racine. My aunt used to paint all the signs for all the businesses. Sophronia. And Michael Hawkins used to be all the Congos, and then there was me, little old crazy me, running around the neighborhood doing what I could, and that was it. But Randall, I do thank you for coming on board this morning and just shedding light on the fact that what was said yesterday, as far as people getting checks who are already incarcerated, to clear the air for that. To let people know Lisa was not wrong in what she said, and nor was Randall.
Right. They're cutting them checks in the prisoners' names.
Yeah, they are cutting checks.
But you know what? They meet the criteria because it didn't say if you were locked up you couldn't receive the money.
They showed
if you are an adult and you're unemployed or you make under $150,000 with your wife or by yourself, $75,000, you are eligible for a stimulus check.
And if you've been filing taxes and you in the system, you definitely eligible.
Right.
And so let me let you guys know, there are a lot of people who are locked up right now, might be on child support charges that they're locked up. So they're not really bad criminals. They just evaded taking care of their kids.
There's a lot of brothers locked up in there for marijuana. And it's legal
let me
now.
tell you something. It's still people locked up for marijuana, and they making $1 billion in Chicago right now from having all the people here who have all these dispensaries who don't look nothing like me. None of them. They didn't give license to none of them. I'm just saying. Okay. Anyway, so now they on the second round. After the first round and already made they damn billion. Okay. Now they on the second round. Oh, now we want to give y'all the Negroes some license to sell marijuana. Like they giving us something. They ain't giving us nothing. We've been doing all our lives. And just go to show you how corrupt our system is and the people of this world are when it comes to the white and dark black and all this kind of crap. It's just ridiculous.
Right now, T, the Department of Labor here in Georgia is under investigation because Caucasian people are getting their money and black people aren't, including myself. They owe me money since December the 26th.
Randall is not working. He has not gotten an unemployment check since December.
And guess what, T? And I ain't starving. I live in a 3,200 square foot house with 25-foot vaulted ceilings. I live in a community and it's mixed. We got American Indian, Eastern Indian, black, white, and Latino. And everybody in here get along. We like one big ass family. We be up in that swimming pool before the pandemic having a ball. Barbecuing and having a good time. One person making chicken masala, the other one making barbecue chicken, and the other one making frijoles. It don't even matter. Bring it all to the table, baby, because God put us on this planet to live together as one.
As one. And he did not put us on this planet for all this crazy.
As soon as the aliens land back on this planet again, we'll get the point, oh, we're just human.
Well,
because
y'all know
we're not the only entities in the universe.
You see this here, don't you? You see this here, don't you? Y'all know my name.
The government already know this, but they gonna keep it hidden.
Y'all know my name is Neila,
not a joke. It's the real deal.
Look, they don't realize this though, Randall. They see my name, right? Neila. But spell it backwards, and it's ALIEN, and that spells alien. Phone home. Phone home.
Yep.
I am an alien. And I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. So I just thought I'd let y'all know that. Let's see the comments we got down here. Milan say, hey, Milan say, isn't that sad? Yep, you already know it. Frugal said, what up, Queen? You are blessed by Jehovah. Love what you doing. Talk show. We are all truly blessed. Yes, we are, Sharon. Yes, we are. And Zelma say that. And Bobby said, wait. CDE TV. Carlington sent you a message. And Bobby said, and by them saying that he was having a bad day, they're saying that it's okay for him to have killed multiple people because he was having a bad day. So black people have a bad day and go kill a whole bunch of white people. See what I'm saying? Now, see how ignorant that sounds?
He didn't kill anybody except for
Asian.
We have massage parlors here that give you that happy ending, and they're all Oriental. And that was the places that he was frequenting. And so I guess he didn't have no money and they wouldn't let him get nothing for free. So he went to the ones that he spent his money in and he started killing the people.
Yeah.
He crazy as hell. He need to be locked up in an insane asylum.
And I don't care what they say. They say it's not racially motivated. That is racially motivated.
Yes, it is.
Racially motivated.
That's why he want to have sex outside his races so he can try to denigrate somebody's personality or downplay somebody's race or show dominance over another race of human.
Yeah. That's very racially motivated.
But that the truth will never be told. The brother, the young white dude that shot all of the black people in the church in North Carolina, what they do? Take him to Burger King and buy him a Whopper and fries.
Yeah.
And a Coke.
Yeah.
If he was, let me throw this. Yeah, wait a minute. Let me throw this out there. If he was black and went in a white church and killed 9 people, do you think they would have been taking him to Burger King? Do you think he would have made it to the jail cell? Hell to the no. So there is a disparity in race in this country.
Yeah.
And until people look at blacks as humans and equal, it's not going to change.
No. We look at
It's
each
not
other as
going to
humans.
change.
We all are humans, but y'all don't look at us as humans. Y'all
We
know
the original people. White people come from us. We're the original DNA. We're the original Homo sapiens of this planet.
planet. And don't you get it twisted.
So we all are actually black.
We
Because
all,
white people do have melanin in their skin. It's just a lower amount of.
it's just a
Now the
cash.
ones that come out of the Caucasus Mountains, they do have Cro-Magnon man DNA, which black Africans don't have. I'm not the creator, so I don't know how it got there, or anything like that. But all I know is it's a problem when you go to another land.
Mm-hmm.
You clean out all your jails and all of your nut houses, and you send them over to another land to see if they live. And if they live, then you send all of the landlords and the people that's going to take over there once they learn how to survive.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is when you clean out your nut houses and they procreate, guess what? That DNA is tainted.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot of years for it to come out.
Yes,
A
it
lot
does.
of these young white kids are being trained to be racist.
Yeah.
I live in Georgia, and the good old boys here are being outnumbered, and they can't believe it. How do we go from a red state to a blue state? Because this is little Hollywood, and all of the liberal whites from California are moving here for
Yeah.
business reasons,
Yeah.
and they're voting.
And for tax reasons.
And and a lot of the people that were here, that were the good old boys, moved down to Florida. I know because I live there too, and there's a lot of them there. I got fired from 3 different jobs because of my knowledge and because I spoke out. I'm outspoken. I don't hold my face close to nobody's ass except for the creator. Get that straight right now. I don't give a damn what color you are or who you are or how much money you got, what you own. It don't mean nothing to me.
Nothing.
I judge you by who you are as a person, not by what you have or what you can do for me or none of that.
None of that. And
None
you
of
already
that.
know how I am. You already know how I am. Hey, y'all, you already know how I am.
And if a person got a problem with me being pro-black, have a problem with every other nationality that's in this country that has self-pride.
Pride.
And nobody says anything about it. The Mexicans stick together, the Chinese stick together, the Koreans stick together, the Caucasians stick together. But when blacks do it, it's a problem. You're militant, you're racist, and everything else.
Oh, well.
You're not supposed to have any black pride.
Hold on. You gonna be all right once the swelling go down. You gonna be all right once the swelling go down. End of story.
Yep.
End of story. So that's how I look at it. Everybody, let you guys know I do have a funeral I got to go to. That was who had called me. The girl, that was one of my coworker. Actually, I was her boss for a while. As they said,
and Lisa called me. I still want my shamanic healing. Nah.
Look,
and I got nothing but love for you.
Look, and you better call them, Lisa, because we got gangsters in the house.
We got stuff to do. This is how you change people's outlook on racism. When you can get over each other's differences and move forward.
That's it.
I respect your opinion. You are a very educated woman. I love what you represent. I love what you stand for. And your beliefs are your beliefs. And 99.9% of your beliefs are mine.
Yeah.
But so be it if we disagree on something. We just human.
Yes, it.
And that's what makes us human. The right to be able to decide. The will that God gave us to choose.
Choose.
is the only thing that separates us from animals.
Yeah.
Because you can choose your
Yeah.
choice. Choose this day whom you will serve, good
Sure.
or evil.
Uh-huh. And the animals even have a choice too. They know whether or not they need to run out in that field or run across their road. They ain't crazy. All them
But
animals, these
that's not a
animals are
choice,
smarter
T.
than
That's
you think.
instinct.
Yeah.
Instinct and choice is
Choices
different.
are different. Yeah, they are different. That is an instinct. But these animals, they're not crazy. These animals
No,
are
they smart.
very smart.
They learn as he goes on. Hey, damn, that garbage can got bread and shit in it. Let's go in there and get something to eat. I ain't going way out to the woods and got to worry about the wolves and stuff. Hell, I can run from the neighbor's dog and he too fat to catch me.
Right.
He
Go
got
eat
all,
at
look,
his
the dog
bowl.
got arthritis. He can't catch it.
Don't think these animals don't be talking like that. Listen, I can do all kind of animal voiceovers. Y'all would not believe some of the stuff I do voiceovers when I'm out in the streets, and the stuff I look at, I just be like, I've been giving words to what they be saying. But let me see what the messages are. It says, I agree to disagree. All I was saying was I was told I was wrong when I wasn't. Please, I am so embarrassed. Oh, girl, you ain't got no reason to be embarrassed
And
about me.
see, it's not about being embarrassed or none of that.
It ain't about being correctly,
And
critically, politically correct. How can I say
yeah,
politically correct? It ain't about
and you
all that.
weren't wrong.
It's
You was
about
right.
we are
I was
all
wrong
here. You just said
because
you were right.
I didn't believe it.
We were
I didn't
all
think that
here
they were
on the
cutting no
platform,
checks to
and we're all
him.
sharing. We're all sharing. The only professionals that come on board and talk about stuff in the field of what their profession is people like Zelma. She's certified and licensed. You know, people like that. Bobby Norman Covich and her husband, they certified. You know, and they're living proof of podcast journalism and all that. They're licensed and degreed in that. You know, it's people of that nature. I ain't here for all of this. Who's right, who's wrong. It's not about that. We're just putting information out. It's for you to take that information and decide for yourself what you want to take out of it and what you want to throw away. And also whether or not you're going to research what you hear. So everything you hear, let me tell you something. I am with Trump when it comes to fake news. They will put out so much fake news, and it's up
Without
to
a
you
doubt.
to believe that. Just like a lot of people didn't know that Anthony Fauci, Dr. Fauci, owns Moderna.
Moderna.
He owns Moderna. A lot of
Man,
people
T,
didn't know that.
don't think that this pandemic ain't about money.
It
And
is
this
always
pandemic is destroying governments all around the world. It's
it is
destroying the economic base of the
it,
whole earth because it's gonna be a new
a new world.
not a new world order. I don't want to say that because it starts to go off into
The tangent of
into
demonic.
the white supremacist thing with the
Right.
new world order of control and all of that.
Yeah.
That's already been implemented. That was
Yeah.
a think tank from the 50s and 60s. That shit is implemented already. And if people don't know that and see that, you can see it right now because there's so much fake news. If even when you go online and Google something, artificial intelligence doesn't know the difference between right or wrong. All it knows is information. And
That's
what you
it.
put in it is what it's going to give you back because it wants what you like and what you share and what you put a heart on. The computer remembers that. Everybody that has a Facebook or Instagram page or any social media has an assigned computer to it. And that
Yeah.
computer is to keep you on that phone or that computer as long as it possibly can.
Yes, we can.
And
And
so
that's
it's
what
going to
they
feed
said
you
right
the
there.
information that you want to hear. It's not
Yeah.
going to tell you, well, no, that's the wrong information because it doesn't have the capability to determine what's truth and what's fiction. It just gives you all the information. So what you have to do is go on both sides of the info. If you hearing stuff and you think it's from the right wing, you go listen to all the right wing stuff. Then you listen to the left wing stuff, and then you make a conscious decision. What seems like would be a real response? Like this new vaccine, they say has nanobots in it because it's something that sends into your receptors of your DNA, and it changes it to make you out of actually
Like a zombie.
a COVID machine.
Yeah.
Because now your body is joined to COVID in the DNA, so it doesn't have any effects
Yeah.
on your lungs or anything, because you are COVID now.
COVID. Yeah. That's what they
And
said.
and
You
guess
all need
what?
to listen to this stuff.
Guess who sent me that information?
Lisa.
Lisa Chianci sent
Yeah.
me that.
I got it too. I read it
And
too.
I
I read it last
definitely
night.
believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I read it last night when I finished.
all of the vaccines are created. They give you the DNA of the disease so that your body can combat it, or either
Yeah.
it'll become part of you,
Exactly.
and then now it no longer attacks you because it is you. It's in your DNA panel,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
and that's how vaccines work.
Yes.
But you know,
Yeah.
I I just wanted to get that out there this morning because it's a beautiful day here in Georgia.
I
The
know,
sun is
right?
half out. But guess what? We got tornado warnings, and I'm going to walk any damn way
They got
because
them in
I'm
the
not
southern
letting
part.
nothing stop me from my goals.
I don't blame you. They
Nothing
got them in
and
the southern
nobody.
part. They having tornadoes in the southern part of Illinois right now. They having a lot of them. They've had 23 of them that touched down already, and they're still touching.
Tammy is on the call right now, T. Tammy sent me a video. She works for Alabama's Transportation Authority, driving the buses. She sent me a video. When she sent it in to her superiors, they made all the buses come in and send everybody home. She actually sent me pictures of the clouds starting to get into cyclonic action to form tornadoes. And I sent her a note back, a message back. I was like, stop filming it and get somewhere
Get
safe.
home. Right.
Those
Exactly.
are funnel clouds. You know, that was like, those are funnel clouds. Get somewhere safe.
Tammy, girl, don't you have me come out there and get you, bring you back to Chicago, all the way out to Alabama. Look, let me read the rest of these. Sharon says she do remember me. She just forgot my name. They call me T Sharon. I used to have long hair and an earring in my nose, and I had a whole bunch of earrings on my ears. I ain't wear that stuff no more. But anyway, Zelma say
as much as Sharon was at my house.
Zelma say he wouldn't have made it out of the church. Totally different outcome when it's a person of color. Yeah, you're right. Zelma was talking about totally different outcome when we were talking about the Capitol and all that. Yeah. And if you were at the church, you would have never made it out of the church if you was that little white kid that was in the church that shot all them black people in North Carolina. You'd have never made it out of that church. You'd have been dead before you. As soon as you walked out, the police would have shot you down like an animal. They'd have shot you down. See, let me put this out here so everybody can understand it. Oh, you okay, Miss Neila? Oh, thank you. Oh, my uncle lives in Georgia. I never met. That's right. And morning, Tammy said, morning, Neila Turk. My neighbors and I are mixed races and cultures. We get out and clean from the storms this morning together. Race wasn't an issue at all. It never has been. It's people that crap up. It's the world that keeps bringing all this BS up. And Pocahontas was the name people from Morgan Park called me when I was growing up in racing courts. Love my friends. We are all family, always. I'm so proud of you, Queen. Thank you, Sharon. And Pocahontas was my mama's name. Period. Say it, Frugal say, and say that, Randall, Black pride in the story. That's cool that your name spells something else backwards. I know, right? I believe that's called an anadromes, anadromes, or anadromes, I think it is. Sharon said, keep me posted about anything. Okay, Sharon, thank you. I certainly will. We love you, Lisa.
I sent to that link, T. That's why she on. I'm just helping you expand your show.
Hey, thank you. And check this out. And Zelma put a very beautiful statement up here. I just got to read this. She says, we love you, Lisa. We
love you, Lisa.
She said, we bigger than that over here. Just because he said, oh, that shit ain't true don't mean he knocked you off your square, out the box. Don't you let it feel like you've been knocked out the box.
Hello.
Take it as a grown woman and keep on pushing. We all here together. Because
that's that demonic spirit don't want you hanging around all these black folks.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's gonna push you away. You know, it's gonna like, no, girl, come on over here. You know you gorgeous and stuff, and you got that white looking skin and everything. Come on over here. We got you. Don't listen to them fools. Well,
The
all those
battles in the
black
spirit
people
realm.
will engage you in some stuff that you're gonna become powerful for. Don't listen to them. That's what it's gonna do. Oh, girl, come over here. They ain't gonna engage you in nothing that you're gonna be powerful for. You just gonna be one of them black loving, white looking
Oh,
people.
those niggers are attacking you on
That's
that
it.
show. They're belittling you on that
And
show.
you know how we have been belittled
Never,
on shows with people
never.
who don't look like us. So we ain't them type of people. So
If
I just
if
want to put
if
that
we
out
were
there.
being belittled, Bobby and his and Sam would not be calling me and you together to be
Together.
on the show.
Right.
Together. They didn't say, Randall, we want you separate from Lisa. They said together, both
And,
of
and
them on
and
the
let me
show.
really put this out here. Don't get this twisted. This is my show. This is not Turk's show. This is not Joan's show. This is my show. Don't get it twisted. We're all here together. This show is for the people. It's my
For the
show.
people.
It's for the people. Because I
Everybody.
feel people need to have information to make better informed decisions for themselves. Also, people need to hear about Black people doing great things as well as white people doing great things. This is what type of show I have. It ain't all, it's just not an all Black platform. It is global. I don't give a darn who watches. They all need to watch. They all need to hear. They all need to understand that we're going to stand strong in our Black pride. Boop. I'm just thought I'd let y'all know that I love being Black. And don't ever think I don't. I love me. And I love being Black me. And I don't care about the racist white people. I don't care about them. They can go on about their business. I pray for them because there's something wrong with their heart and they need help. But I ain't finna sit up here and succumb to them and oh my God, I can't live because the
My
racist
world is
don't
over.
want me to live. The hell with them. I move in a direction totally different from where they going. I ain't trying to hear all that. I don't need to be liked by everybody in the world. I ain't trying to be liked by everybody in the world. It don't matter to me. It's all about I'm living my life. I'm living in my aura. I'm living in my element. I'm doing what I know God wants me to do. And I'm going to be that godly woman because I'm going to treat everybody fair. Even a person that hold a pistol to my head, I'm going to turn around and say, okay, well, you did what you had to do. So now that it's over with and that pistol's, now that you can pull the pistol and you can pull the pistol on people. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go over here and talk about something we can do to build. That's it. That's all. If it ain't about building and we ain't trying to help each other grow, I ain't got time for you.
There's no relation. Then there's no relationship if it's negativity.
End the story, because I ain't for that. So you have nothing to be embarrassed about. You are still Lisa. We still love you. You are not being attacked by a whole bunch of Black people. Okay. You know how they're going to try to tell you that, but you are not being attacked. So just know that you still are good on our platform. End of story.
And check this out, Lisa. Black people are very emotional. We talk with our hands, we get loud, we get excited. You know, that's just who we are as a people because we have been done wrong since we've been drugged here. We've been done wrong since we were here and taken from our families and our legacies destroyed and the knowledge of us has been destroyed as indigenous people to the United States because Sharon Mitchell, she a straight up Indian. Her whole family, you look at them and they look like the buffalo nickel on the Indian buffalo head nickel.
Oh,
But as
yeah.
soon as you see them, you be like, damn, that's Tim's and them uncle right here on this nickel. I'm telling you, I know because I have a lot of Indian black Indian in me.
Mm-hmm. And you know I do. You know, did you see my mama? Did you see my
Oh,
grandma?
I already know.
With them high cheekbones and
But see, they knew what they was doing way back then. They destroyed all of the evidence and everything that they could of any Black Indians. Because if you enslave a people and once they do get free and they want their rights for their country, now, well, prove that you were already here. And the proof is coming up every day. This information
single
superstation
day.
that they call the internet is revealing everything.
Everything.
The good news and the bad. Like I say, artificial intelligence don't know no better. And it's pulling the truth from other governments and other countries like Mexico, South America, Europe. They don't hide all of the Black history like the United States does.
I wonder why.
Because that was hidden. But you go and read some books and translate it from out of a Mexican library or from Europe, they still have black pictures of blacks that are bloodline to the Queen of England,
Mm-hmm.
without a doubt. That were lineage to the king and the queen and the blue bloods and all of that stuff. And they so worried about trying to stay purebred Caucasian because the DNA is recessive. It's all, that's just their agenda. We need to keep our bloodline going. But it's inevitable that we will all be one color in another 1,000 years to 500 years. Ain't gonna be no such thing as race. But you'll just be the human race, the way it's supposed to be.
Because you know why? Because God see that we done made a big mess of the differences of colors. He put us all out here so that we can have something different to enjoy and look at instead of the same thing all the time. But he said, okay, since y'all don't know how to act right, you still trying to be in power, you still trying to oppress these people, you still doing this, and it's all what the white people are doing, because black people ain't got control over nothing.
T,
so it's all
how much time you got left, T?
I got a
How
couple
much time
minutes.
you got left? Send Lisa a link. Send Lisa a link and pull her up on the show.
Well, I'm trying to, let me see. Yeah, I can do it. I gotta go through storms of cross. Lisa, Nate, was that you? Crossbow. Yeah, here we are. Look, she got the little heart out. Lisa, I love you too. Girl, get your ass over here. Oh, girl, get your ass over here on the screen. It's in the messenger, Lisa. Wait, and we love you, Lisa. Zelma said we bigger than that over here, girl. Love you guys, Jalen. Hey, Cat, Jalen. Hey, I can't wait tonight. Jalen's show is at 5 o'clock. I can't wait to see that one. I will be available to see that one. Tammy said,
I will too.
Tammy said disagreements have to be acceptable so that each side can see the other's point of view. And that's what.
That's why I asked you to pull Lisa up on the.
It makes people
give her a link.
It makes people fact check. You got that right, Tammy. Thank you so much. Bobby Norman Covey said, thank you so much. New era. Yes, it's a new era. An economic reset is what it's called. Tammy said it's called an economic reset. See, I'm telling y'all, everybody here has significance to them. And the significance I see in everybody here is that everybody has little nuggets of wisdom that they can send out here for all of us. Just like Tammy said, it's called economic reset. I'd have never thought of that name.
T, have you ever heard of a global currency reset?
Yes.
You know when the United States goes to war with the country, and the first thing they do is devalue their currency through the IMF. That's the International Monetary Fund.
Yeah.
And they're like connected to the World Bank. They're kind of like they're the ones who decide how much your money is going to be worth.
Ain't that something? And guess who they are? And guess who they are?
Now, see, that's why you can make fiat money, which is based off of sweat equity on how many people you have that you think are going to have a job and create some type of currency for your country and tax base, where you have money that is based on natural resources. So now that money should be worth more because your money is backed by gold, oil, plutonium, all the natural resources of your country. So if you have control of the IMF, you could say, well, the fiat money of the United States is worth more money than the money of Zimbabwe, of Mexico, of Vietnam, and all of these. So a slew of countries. That's why you can take American money and go party with it in another country, and your money is worth a hell of a lot more than what their money is based on. And that's because of the IMF. But do you remember when Trump first got into office, he said that he was going to level the playing field around the world?
Yeah.
What him and other people that are with him are trying to implement is a IMF change of what currency is worth all over the world. Because see, Trump is a businessman.
He's a
He
businessman.
wanted to be the president because he wants to broaden his business. If he can get over there to North Korea and hold Kim Jong Un and tickle his booty, or whatever it's gonna take for him to get a couple of hotels over there because it's beautiful, it's tropical, it's just not available because they don't play the radio over there. They don't want no Americans visiting and bringing what they stand for over there. He wants to run his country the way he want to run it, and he's got nuclear ambitions. But he's also a businessman, and he greedy as hell too. That's why him and Trump kind of like
Don't
10
see
and
eye.
2,
Right.
because it's about the money with them.
It's
They don't
about
give a
money.
damn about no people, about fairness or none of that. It's all about, my four and no more,
Yeah.
inclusive for his people.
That's it.
But they are trying to get this world currency to be like one money. Everybody's money is worth the same, but it's one money. And once they accomplish that, then it's gonna be a problem because African countries, what they show you on TV, the little kids starving with flies on their face and their bellies all big, those are the countries whose dictators are milking the country for everything. You
Yeah.
have many a nation over in
Many.
Africa. It's
Many.
And you have a lot of them over there that are super rich. You think Hollywood Hills and Brentwood and all of that stuff and
Ain't got
what's the name,
nothing.
the Hamptons and all of that stuff, they ain't got nothing on it. And if you ever
Nothing.
been to Europe and you're in their airports, look at the signs.
Mhm.
Africa is like their Bahamas and
Yeah.
the Mediterranean. The islands are here for us, in the tropical areas from um Jamaica and all of the Caribbean and stuff. That's how Africa is to Europe. It's like their Caribbean. We go over there because it's beautiful over there. It's tropical. The water is
Yeah.
400 feet deep, and you can still look down there and see the
And
bottom.
and they tell us, oh,
And
it's
they
terrible.
stay away from there.
All
Oh,
the
you
mud,
go over
the
there,
third world
the
country, the way
rebels will kill you.
you live, the government, they'll kill you. They'll put snakes in your water and they tell you all
Yep.
kind of shit.
All kind of crazy stuff.
All kind of crazy. Let
Because,
me tell you
but
what
you
she
know this.
said. Bobby Norman said
Okay.
Trump's news is fake news. It's amazing that they would allow someone like that to run the world. It's a conspiracy. Actually, I agree with and I disagree. I agree
Some
and
of
disagree.
it is
Some
fake,
of
and
his
some
news
of
was
it is
fake
real.
news. Some of his news was real news. You had to
Yep.
know what was real and what was fake. And let me tell you how you would know. Because
Discernment.
everything that he put out, you're going to hear the same stories from other people. But you're going to, if it's something that resonates from something that you heard prior to what he put out, that's because it's recalling the truth. And some of it was true, some of it was non-true. But a lot of it, I'm gonna tell you, one of the things that he did do that I was on board with, and that was to stop sending that money to these other countries and to
Yep.
stop allowing them to come into this country doing whatever they thought they could come here and do, because we could never go, no American, I don't care if you're white or black, could never
Yep.
go to other countries and change the dynamics of what they do there. You're
For
not
sure.
do it. End of story. They don't give a darn how much money you got. And so
Yep.
that was one of the real news that he put out here. And I really appreciate him for putting that real news out. But another thing he did was help to uncover all of the real naked racism in this country. And I mean, you had people from you had people that you never even would have imagined that were racist, that were all involved with the Capitol storming and all that. You would have never known. And still today, they were all for all these officers getting off from killing all these black men. I'm just saying, some of the stuff y'all need to really go check on. Another thing I'm gonna tell you about is that in life, let me tell you guys something. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much money you got. I have never seen a Brinks truck at a cemetery. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And if you have, let me know how they spent their money and where they spent their money and how they got there to spend it. Because if they in the cemetery 6 feet down, they ain't spending no money. Boop. Thought I'd let you know that. Another thing is that don't get it twisted. Black people are not stupid. We are very well wise and we are very wired. We're very wired, very knowledgeable. Don't get us twisted. A lot of times we just don't feed into this BS because here's one thing we do know, that it is no matter how much we go and storm and all that, a lot of stuff is not going to be changed because we have no one in position of power to help elicit those changes. End of story. That's one of the reasons why. So that's why we got to keep pushing and just doing what we do within our own context and live. Because if we sit around waiting on them to give us these handouts ain't doing nothing but oppressing, they're suppressing you and keeping you from thinking. And
Control.
That's what they keep you from
Control
thinking.
and manipulation.
Yeah,
and that's what the racism is about. Separate, divide and conquer.
Black people ain't stupid and black people ain't weak. But as a matter of fact, black people are some of the strongest people you could ever meet. And we might do a lot of ass whooping too. That's one of the reasons why you fear us. But another reason, let me tell you something. We're very forgiving. We'll forgive you for all of the times you stepped on our mamas, our grandmamas, our great grandmamas, and our nieces and our cousins and our sisters and our daughters. We forgive you. But we ain't gonna forget. Now, I just want you to know, we might not play that game with you and allow you to keep stepping on us now. We're going to stop you in your tracks. I'm just saying. That don't mean we hate you, but that does mean we ain't going to put up with your BS in the story. So that's black people in a nutshell. I just thought I'd throw
today is a good day for
anybody
me
that
too.
don't know black people, that's black people in a nutshell. I just thought we are full of love. We're more loved than you would ever imagine in your own body. That's
You've
black.
never seen 200 black people turning over a school bus full of white kids, have you?
Never. No.
Ain't gonna happen.
No, we don't get down like that. No, we don't.
And as soon as the powers that be, stop using racism to separate poor white people from blacks, then we will be running this country, the people. Because see, it's to the point where people that are poor white, they still have white privilege.
See, yeah, they do. They do.
And so as long as they feel I'm better than them black folks, it don't matter how much money a nigga got, you still a nigga.
Yeah.
And I'm white and I'm superior to who you are, no matter what you have accomplished, no matter what you own, no matter how good your heart is.
They ain't got nothing.
And they don't know. All that was a ploy for the rich people to keep everybody in bondage and control.
That's it.
As soon as they learn that, we can take over this country again, and you don't have to take it over by force or with violence or none of that.
Nope.
Just with love. Love conquers all. All.
And if you really truly got love in your body, then you're going to express love. I know I'm going to say this because time is running out. Lisa did not join us. She did have this somatic stuff going on today that she wanted me to present, but I have a funeral, so I will not be presenting that today. We'll move into another day with that, Lisa, because I will not be around. So I'm not presenting it today. There is somatic healing that Lisa is doing, and I would advise and suggest that all of you guys, everyone here, takes a special part in that, on that somatic healing. Also, we will be having a Zoom meet where we'll be bringing 7 of our viewers on board for this somatic healing. I will not go into detail about it because I won't be available for it today. If you guys want to know more, reach out to Cross Bull Ranch. She can explain it to you more. I have a funeral that I have to attend. The girl worked for me She's one of our clients, and then she came back through the program and she worked for us. And her mom has passed, and she's very close. They're a very close knit family, and she looks to me a lot. And so I definitely have to be there. I've got to be there. I got to not just show my face. I got to be there. So that's what. Oh, Lisa did come on board, and then Bobby said, "My friend thinks the vaccine is a way to get the microchip in us."
Hello.
Your friend ain't stupid.
Nanobot.
She said that this is the first vaccine that people need to have their state IDs to get.
And I haven't heard that here in Georgia.
And Tammy said, "I'm safe, y'all. It was phenomenal to see, though." Talking about the tornado. Yeah. And Randall Ray's artwork is amazing. Bobby Norman Cubbage said, "Y'all got to go to Donovan's art. Donovan_art is on Instagram. That's Randall's artwork, his paintings off the chain." And Milan said, "Amen." And Bobby Norman said, "Black Pride." And Crossbow said, "I love both of you, everyone. I am, she, he is, me." And you have to love yourself no matter what. Randall, call me when you're ready. That's what Crossbow said, but we on the line. I will. We are passionate, Frugal. You're right. And tell them. You got to look, Zama. You know I am. Black is always beautiful. You better recognize. Tell them, because let me tell you something. If nothing else shows up better, let me tell you how. Let me show you something. Let me show you. See that black background? See how everything shows up so good on that black background? It was so crisp. And then see the white background? It show up good. But that black background, it shows up crisp. See this? It show up good though, because it's bright. It's colors on there. But that black background, woo! It's still crisp though, ain't it? I'm just saying, black is beautiful. I'm just saying, if I don't think I'm beautiful, I know I ain't gonna wait on y'all to think I am, because I know I is. Boop! That's it.
See, I find beauty in black and white. I done seen some fine ass white folk, and I done seen some fine ass black folk. Chinese, Puerto Rican, it don't matter. Beauty is beauty.
Lisa a pretty girl. Lisa a pretty woman. Listen, tell them, Randall, my pet peeve, they know they didn't steal that many of us. They bred us blacks with the Indians. They know that. They know that.
No, the Indians were black.
Yeah,
because
they were
the
black.
Africans that circumnavigated this planet when it was all one large landmass before it separated. If you look at a map, you can piece back together Europe, South America, Africa to Europe, and all of it together when it was all one big plateau.
Yeah.
And when it separated, that's when you got your different countries. But if you put a flat map on a table, you can actually see where you can fit it all back together like a big puzzle. But now, if you get one from 2020, that's a map of what this world looks like now. It'll be different because of the geothermal activity that's created new islands and new stuff, which is what caused the separation of the land anyway.
Hey,
a brother smart. I've been to school.
I know, right? Look, we may do a little A whooping, and that's what Frugal Mama said. We may do a little A whooping. You got that right. When I was talking about, let me don't get it twisted. We ain't goofy people, but good looking hunky. I got a good looking hunky on here. He say, "Hey Neila, hey baby girl, this is Peter North." Yeah. Hey Peter. Hey Peter. He said, "Oh, the dope film star." Yes, darling. I used to watch you all the time. He said, great stream today. No, it ain't a great stream until I start streaming privately. Thought I put that
you
out.
You better stop, T.
Look, that's some adult stuff, y'all. Get the kids off the line. Get the kids off the line. Peter say, Ray Peter North here, old adult film style. I always gave my best performances to black women on the set. Love ebony women. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, darling.
He has the right name for a porn star, don't he? Peter.
Right. Good looking hunky say racist. Yes, you got that right. Yes, it is. Tell them like it is so true about what Trump was doing. KKK. Yes. Brilliant, Zelma Head. Very intelligent we are. What should they say? Good looking hunky. I love you. Thank you, darling, for joining me. Hold on. Wait. We got Lisa here. I don't know why I'm not. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna say I don't know why I'm not. I've been clicking on. I wasn't able to. It wasn't let me bring you on for some reason. This thing be free. I'm just saying. They probably said, "Oh hell no, we don't want her to bring that woman on. She looked like she have Puerto Rican grandparents. We don't want her to come on board. She don't need to be mixing in with them black folks and all that." But you here right now. Look.
Good morning.
What's really going on, girl?
And
So,
sending
this
much
is
love
Lisa,
and light.
everybody. And this is the one who we were talking about earlier. We weren't talking about her. We were trying to get an understanding about the fact that people were getting checks in prison. Now, you know what? And I have to say this. When I went there, they didn't send me no check. I'm just saying.
T, you wasn't in jail last year.
Oh, that's right. That's right, I was. I've been there so many times, I done forgot how long, what year I was there. So, listen, let me tell y'all. This here is Lisa, and I'm going to give y'all insight. I'm going to tell y'all. She has no degree, not associate maybe, but she ain't got a degree in life. She just got knowledge because she has researched. And she does what
She
a lot of
rogue
people like to
scholar.
do. Look, she
And a
does what,
shaman.
right. She
And
does
a
what a lot of us
priestess.
don't like to do, and that's
And
research.
an herbalist.
And she's
And
a
a
shaman.
permaculture. And a
Right.
permaculture guru.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
all of that in a bag
a
of
lot of
chips.
stuff. And I know y'all seen her when I was showing the videos the other day when she carried a big old jug out there like a little old farmer girl. And she about this big, and the jug was about that big, and she about this big. So, I mean, you know, she does what she got to do as a woman.
She's strong too, Lisa. Hey, Lisa's strong too. You see her carrying that 5-gallon jug?
I saw. Let me bring my
Hey,
jug
Lisa.
up.
Hey, Lisa and T.
Yeah.
Look, this is my first baby popping.
Oh, look at the little baby.
Yeah, we know what that is. That's one of many.
That's one of really. Hey, good looking hunky. Hey, honey, don't you go nowhere. You stay right here, honey. Look, you come back and visit me sometime. Let me see what these comments here. Hey, Lisa, you are always welcome in our community of free will and speech, Tammy said.
Come on.
And Frugal said, she's a phoenix. See?
Need anybody say more?
Lisa,
Need anybody say more?
Look at me, Lisa. Look at me, Lisa. Don't let them demons get to you, girl. Okay, because they will work on you.
Oh my God, you guys! I just have to say that I was up. Yes, I worked so hard yesterday after we stayed on after the show yesterday. I mean, it's been like a whole day. Like I've been up since yesterday.
And so many darn links to this damn jail thing. Let me tell you.
I worked to get you. I mean, it's good that the three of us are here so we can announce what we were kind of heartstorming on yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a coincidence that God's making the three of us be on screen now, but I passed out on my couch listening to the show, and then all of a sudden I heard Randall screaming my name. I was like, what the heck? And I'm like, oh my God, Neila's the whole show, like she has to go to a funeral. What are they doing talking about me? Like, oh my God, what's going on?
I'm gonna be leaving here in a few minutes. I do gotta go to the funeral, but I'm gonna be leaving here in a few minutes.
So I think I don't want to beat a dead horse. I love everybody, and like I said, I am grateful. I'm grateful, as I said in one of my comments, that that Neila and Joan invited me to be on the show initially, because as I told Neila yesterday in Randall in private, I learned so many things about my own lineage that were hidden from me, you know, and it was really important. And the reason I was very emotional that day is because I was actually outraged and very upset that I felt like I was denied a lot of knowing who I am, which is part of what we're going to talk about in a little bit. You know, it's important for all of us. You know, there's a lot of people, because of the propaganda that we've been fed our whole lives. Yes. Yeah. And the injustices that have been perpetrated against a lot of us, you know, as well as just the fact of like decimating the American family, right? And our religious institutions, that people are afloat like a boat, you know, without anchor, and children. and people who were children or even as adults, you know, that are from divorced families because they've, you know, pretty much disregarded the heterosexual traditional family. You should be embarrassed by that today, that children are left self-loathing because the mother says the husband or father or sperm donor was a terrible person, and then the father says the mother's this, and then how does that make the child feel who's going to grow up? They grow up self-loathing because they're half their mother and half their father. So there's like tragedy happening in our society today, and we're seeing the results of it, you know?
Yeah, we are. And you know what, Lisa, I'm here to say this, like you said, you were upset that, you know, you were really pissed because it's like they're keeping who you are, your identity away from you. So can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now you're one person saying you were upset. Can you imagine the millions of Black people that have gone without knowing who their families are, and still to this day we have co-mingled, we have had children, and we could have been related to the people we're having children with. I'm just saying. Hold on.
And I understand because yes, again, it's dividing us, but most white people are people of other ethnic, other ethnic races don't understand that. I was blessed to have grown up in the South from 1969 to 1981 when I left home, or 83 when I left home. So I saw things firsthand and learned about slavery, but so many people in the United States don't even know anything about it and don't even care to look into it, you know?
You know what? I'm going to tell you something. One of the things that I do see, and I'm going to have to get off of here in a few minutes, is the fact that, first of all, Black people have, and I'm saying, speaking for myself and people that I know who have gone this route, we have had so much, we've been filled with so much BS our whole entire lives. Up to this very point, it's still a lot of bullshit going on with Black people in this world. First of all, if not the crime against ourselves, the killing against ourselves, the killing at the hands of white people and these racist white people who don't give a rat's ass about us in the first place, and who don't think that we are even human beings. How dare a slightful little weasel of a so-called human think that we're not full human beings? Who the hell even give you that authority to even try to say what we ain't? But we are so sick of all these let me give you this just to try to take this from us. Let me give you that so you ain't got to talk no more. But like, we're not supposed to stand up for who we are. Are you crazy? I'm going to always stand up for who I am. Black I am, and Black I will always be, and Black I love. And let me let you know, just because I love me don't mean I don't love you, but let me let you know this. I love you, white, brown, or whatever the hell you is. I'm going to love me, and I'm going to love all the Black people around me. I don't care how stupid they do stupid things, because you know what? They're doing stupid things because they're acting out, because they don't have anything else to act out on, because they haven't been shown anything different. So I'm gonna always love my people. I don't give a damn who you are and where you come from and what you look like, but I'm gonna always love my people, and I'm gonna always be pro-Black. And it's gonna always be just like that. Angela Davis, I'll be. End of story. And let me let you know something. I still haven't walked into none of your churches and shot none of your people that don't look like me. I still haven't turned over busloads of your children. I still haven't hung your men back on popular trees and made a spectacle out of them. I still haven't
Picnic.
and bombed your house and watered your children and your dogs. I ain't did none of that. I still haven't sat up there and firebombed a whole building full of school-age children. That's something that Black people haven't done. But it has always happened.
Blow up a church, burn a church with the kids in it.
Let me let you know something. Yes, I'ma always be pro-Black. And if that's got anything to do with you not watching this show, then oh well, so well, oh well, oh well. Well. And that's how it is. And I'm going to be this way. But I will say this. I'm going to love everybody from whoever they are, however they want to stand. If they want to be loved and they want to go along, hey, we can agree to disagree, and we can agree to agree, and we can disagree to disagree. But one thing about it, I'm going to still be who I am. This is Neila. This is in my element. This is my show. It is not their show. It is my show. And I'm going to speak what I want to speak, how I want to speak. And if you don't want to hear it, God bless you. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye. In the story. And that's how it is. And that's how it's going to stay.
See, we
My
ain't got
dad
time
used
for
to
people
say,
to give a quick rundown on the shamanic experience, do we?
well, I just want to follow up to what Neila said for a second, since you woke me up and you made me get on this thing without any heads up. That my dad used to say that being a leader isn't about being liked; it's about being respected.
In the story. Yep. And I'm going to respect me for who I am and what I do. And I respect you. And I respect you if you don't like me. God bless you. I ain't mad at you. It's
I was
because
getting
you.
ready to say the same thing, G. I
Right.
respect everybody, but I will not tolerate disrespect.
I will not tolerate it.
Right.
I will not tolerate your
Or inconsideration, inconsideration and disrespect.
I will not tolerate your your disrespect. I will not tolerate it. I'm not going to tolerate it. I'll get rid of you before I tolerate you.
Like I said, I'll walk away.
Yes.
I'm trying to stay in the vortex. And
there's a Native American saying that says that if someone treats you with inconsideration and disrespect, it's a gift if they walk away.
That's it. It is. And they're definitely right about that. It is a gift. If I walk away without, wait, I'll put it to you like that. If I walk away without cold cocking your ass, then you going. Because I am a cold cocker. I'm a cold cocker. I'll put these knuckles up against your head in a minute. And then I'll tell you, I love you. But I had to go knock you up out of your senses right now because your senses ain't sensible.
See, that's what's wrong with the kids nowadays. They don't know how to put their hands up. All they want to do is shoot. And ain't no getting up behind them bullets.
But on top of that, the other thing is not only don't they know how to put their hands up, but they were never hit in the head. They never had any corporal punishment. Nobody ever knocked them in the side of the head. Yeah, they were never spanked. Yeah.
They need some good old fashioned discipline.
And
that's the truth.
Should we talk about our announcement? So Neila can go to the funeral in red instead of black.
I got on black. I
know. Oh yeah, black pants. And she's all juiced up for the funeral. There you go. And her leather jacket. You're styling.
Actually, this is an orange, and this is burgundy over the orange.
You know what? It shouldn't be black anyway, because when you go to celebrate somebody's life, you know, that's what
celebrate my life. We celebrate memorial service. So
that's why Chinese wear white to funerals. Because it's a celebration. You graduated from one plateau to another.
Now we have
the spiritual plane.
So this is the one I'm wearing to the funeral.
Well, I love your jacket too.
Thank you. And I gotta go. And I wish I could have another.
Okay, so do our announcement, Neila. Do
quick. Just a quick one.
Everybody. You sent it to my email, right? So let me let you guys hear. Private, intimate, confidential group satsang and somatic healing sessions. Everyone here, let me let you guys know this. Please share this, because right now I'm getting ready to give you guys. And Zelma said, I'm so damn frustrated. And she said, it's so damn frustrating. Yeah, I know all this old crazy, like we ain't supposed to stick with our blackness. The hell with that. Anyway, let me go into this. Peace be with you guys. I love y'all no matter what. Now, I might say a curse word, but that don't mean nothing. I just ain't finna put over no BS. I just thought I'd let y'all know that ahead of time. But before you think about it, you better think twice before you come into my groupings. So here it is. Satsang is a Sanskrit word made up of two words. Sat means truth, and sang means together. Truth together. The literal translation is finding the truth together. Satsang starts with a silent meditation. The actual meditation duration is about 10 to 15 minutes. The meditation is followed by kirtan, or chanting. Satsang is defined as a spiritual discourse or sacred gathering, although I have also heard it described as encounter with truth. During these sessions, participants are invited to address questions and comments. In ancient shamanic traditions, power and maintaining health go hand in hand. If the body is powerful, there is no room for illness or dis-ease at all. Lisa Chianti. Somatic healing. Release tension, emotions, and trauma stored, trapped in your body. That is what somatic healing is for. Let go of limiting beliefs. Integrate your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies using why/our or your own breath. Prayers, guidance, team, intentions, focused energy, ability to create new neutral pathways to becoming consciously aware consciously aware of reprogramming our own stories, patterns, limiting beliefs that no longer serve us. Well, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll forgive, up to hands greater than our own, making commitments and declarations. Events happen in life that may seem trivial to others, but are traumatic to us. They take us out of our natural way of being and leave behind a host of unexpressed emotions and sensations that are too overwhelming to feel. These unprocessed emotions then become locked in the energetic centers of the body and, if not released, can result in physical stress, organ malfunction, chronic physical ailments, and serious disease, as well as emotional distress, disruptive behavior patterns, phobias, and mental illness. When these events are re-experienced in the safety of your own private session, you release blocked emotions at a cellular level, become conscious of limiting thoughts, and are able to express messages you wanted to say but could not at the time. Each session, which takes between 1 to 2 hours, creates the environment for accelerated evolution. You will be able to better understand the mind-body relationship, including emotional blockages and genetic-like linking to the DNA. Shamanic healing is about energy, and typically the shamanic practitioner sees lack of health and well-being on any level as being about loss of energy in some form. Trauma, stress, abuse, and serious accident at any time in one's life can result in loss of vital life force, vital energy, or essence, which is known as soul loss. Sometimes, in order to survive seriously challenging situations, a soul part leaves the individual and takes refuge in one of the other worlds, taking with it some of this vital life force. It does this to assist overall survival. However, it often results in depression, apathy, inability to move on after a loss or death or problems with the immune system. I really want you to work with a lady. I want to give Charlotte a somatic healing. She needs it. And this is the woman whose funeral I'm going to, her mother's funeral. She needs the somatic healing. She really does. She has a lot that she's overcoming. First of all, she has 20 years that she did in the penitentiary for a bank robbery that she never took the money for, but she did 20 years. That right there is a lot on her spirit right now and her soul. So she definitely needs it. I need it. In all the years of my drug abuse, in and out of jail, I would say a culmination of 28 years total in drug abuse. I would say a culmination of 24, 25 years in and out of jail, in the penitentiary. So I need it. And then dealing with a daughter, and then dealing as a single mother. It's a lot going on. My parents both dying 4 months apart, 9 months after I was released. It's a lot going on. I definitely need it. Session outline: opening, smudging, silent meditation, introductions, breath work, movement work, sharing, cross-talking, final comments, and closing. And that's the end of the document. And Lisa, your head adornments are beautiful. I love
that was taken the day before I had my mastectomy, before my breast cancer surgery and all my radiation, my 40 radiation treatments. We had a ritual with all of my friends, my women friends, in my room, and they painted my body, and then we had a drum circle.
This is a beautiful head ornament you have on. It is so, how can I say it? It's stately, but yet it's so queenly. It's priestly. I put it like that. But it's,
you know why
it's
you connected? You know why you feel connected to that?
Mm-hmm.
That stuff is Africoid. It's in your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you feel a connection. And for people that are Christians and think this is demonic, It's not demonic. And she's not contacting the devil or any demons. But I know a lot of people, oh, when you chanting, that's the devil. No, it's a all the chanting is for the vibrations. The vibrations open up pathways in your mind and your body to be
Exactly.
receptive to things of the universe. And when y'all say the universe, I mean to God, because He
Yeah.
is the universe and He is everything, the source of all. Like I said yesterday, the soil, the trees, the grass, the flowers, the fish, the birds, the animals, us, the concrete, everything, including the plastics, the stuff that is man-made. God put that thought into somebody's brain to create that. So we're connected to everything on this planet.
And all things.
Cellular level.
And yep, a cellular level. And I will say, and Linda Shaw said, yes, we all need it. And Zelma said, yes, we all need it. And Milan said, absolutely, what you're saying, Randall, is right. And Tammy said, I want to be included in the session. I need this mental cleansing. Yes. So let me let you guys know there is a price tag to it. We are looking, and let me let you know, shamanic healing and somatic healing and all, let me let you know, it's costly. Well, we're only charging you $20 to join the team, to join the group. So you can pay $20 for your healing, your sessions, and it might be more than one session you need. I'm just saying. But we're coming all together, and this one session at $20, it's going to be well over. It can run anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, and sometimes it can go longer than that. It depends on you, the person that's receiving it, and what all you're dealing with. It's going to take.
Have them Google shamanic healing and see what Bastenia Barola charges for shamanic healing.
Shamanic healing, yeah. Thousands of dollars.
Yes. I have been practicing for about 10 years, and yes, many people charge a lot of money. I charge $150, but like Neila says, a typical session is 3 to 5 hours. So I mean, that comes out to $25 an hour for and like Randall said, I was baptized in the Roman Catholic Church. I only work with God. And yes, my father was going to be a priest until his father died. And I typically charge, when I was practicing in my house, and even when I do them online now for private sessions, individual sessions, $150 a session, and then $500 for a series of 4 sessions, which is typically what I recommend. But Neila and I and Randall stayed on the line yesterday for at least 2 or 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours after the show, and we had what I call a heart-storming session, and we decided that we'd like to bring this to more people. And Neila has access to this StreamYard channel after every show, and we can accommodate 7 people, which works perfect for me because, like Neila's saying, I have to work. We have to work to clear as much as we can for each person on the call. That's why it's going to last longer. So I believe with us here, we're 3. We can do 10 total. So we're looking for initially 7 people who are interested in joining us for our first sessions. If you want to send that information, or Neila, you could tell people how to contact you.
As a matter of fact, you guys can contact me through direct messaging, and contact me through Messenger. Okay, Messenger, not through here, because a lot of this goes right past me. Sometimes I can access the comments, sometimes I can't. I'm letting y'all know, and that's no control of mine. That's got to do with Facebook and YouTube and StreamYard and what they do and how they put. Everybody else's stuff is out there. I'm just saying, people that look like me, a lot of times you got to put stuff out there.
I just keep hearing the spirit say a 3-fold cord is not easily broken. Now, what that got to do with us sitting here, I don't know, but I just keep.
Well, that's what I said yesterday. They usually, like we said, the 3 sisters garden. People always say, like, the triple goddess, and I said, well, we're the triple goddess, and Randall's a man in touch with his feminine side, so we're like the triple goddesses. We're the 3-fold cord. Yes, I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna Google.
And that's something. That's something that they took out of spirituality, the feminine.
And they took it, and there was a reason why, because of the birthing that femininity. Yeah.
It's the control, T. The
Because
man wants control.
yes, because of
He
Mary,
wants
like
to show himself dominant over everything and everybody.
Well,
yes,
let me
just like
tell you what. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Bobby said. Let me tell you what Bobby said. Zelma said, "Educate them." Yes, and Bobby said that's a great price. And she said it's a steal. It's like, let me tell you, $20 for what we talking about doing. Listen, it's like start the car. Start the car. That's a start the car moment.
We want it to be, it's a community service. Yes, I want to be of service to the community at large.
Here opened up.
That's what you call it is, Lisa.
Yeah, they opened up an urgent care clinic here on the south side. A black doctor did, because he said he is tired of everybody being shot on the south side and they have to transport them bodies way downtown. He said he's tired of that. He opened up one on the south side. He said by the time they get them downtown, they dead. He said no. He said there's something wrong with that. He said he opened up one here. Let me let y'all know something. I have seen an iridologist. It cost me $150, and guess how long it took? He took him 5 minutes to look at my damn eyes. An iridologist, $150. Okay, I done also seen. I have had a session with another. Oh God, what was the name of it? It's been a while. That one was $125. So this is what we're talking about, and you know how long that session lasted? 20 minutes. I'm just saying, $125. It was a 20-minute session. I'm just saying. We're talking about $20 for 1 to whatever many hours it might take. And it might take a few more sessions after that. If you can't sit for the session duration, for the length of time, we understand. You need to go take care of your business. We have to close you out. You cannot close yourself out. We will not allow you to just walk in to the session, chime into the session, and chime out when you get ready to. Do not pull that. Because if you do, and I'm saying it right now, if you do, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you from all the sessions. So I'm letting you know now, there is rules with the session. So when the sessions get started, we're going to implement those rules and let you know. You cannot just click off anytime you want to and click. No, you can't, because you're disrupting everybody else's process and their processes. You're disrupting that. And so in order to not disrupt it and to leave and have a closure to your leaving, we have to close you out and send you off the way it should be done.
Yeah.
So follow the rules, follow the guidelines. Y'all know we even as old as we is, we still can be hard-headed. Y'all already know it. Y'all already know. So we ain't finna go with the hard-headedness. I spank butts. I just thought I'd let you know I don't spare the rod. I don't care if you ain't a child. I don't spare the rod. So I'm letting you know that now. And Lisa is going to orchestrate. She's going to orchestrate the healing process. And we're all going to be there because we're all going to get something out of this. So it's $20. We will be in action tomorrow, Lisa, is it? Because today today's Thursday, right? Yeah.
Yes. No, tomorrow I'm actually going to be protesting 5G technology at SpaceX, where Elon Musk is planning on, in addition to Amazon and other companies, putting 60,000 more satellites to bombard our Earth and us as Earthlings with radiation and blanket the entire planet with radiation. So I will be protesting tomorrow.
So we're going to start this program next week. Monday, so that you guys can come back Monday. Next week, we have a lineup, baby. Next week, we have a lineup. And tomorrow, we have a young lady coming on board who is an entrepreneur. And she started a business just on the strength. And she stepped out on faith. And I want to welcome her to the platform and just share the love and her experiences as an entrepreneur. So tune in with us tomorrow. And let y'all know next week is going on. It's going down in the hood, baby. It's going down. So y'all better be on board. Please.
Yeah, so it would be the first 7 people to private message Neila on Facebook, since we're only able to accommodate 7 people. So please
only accommodate 7. So after that 7, we have to shut the door on you. Only 7. The first 7 people that direct message me through Messenger that they would love to do the somatic healing and shamanic prayers and healing as well process. The first 7. is going to be the ones that can come into it. And then we're going to start this thing on Monday after the show. So the first 7, if it's 20 people that contact me, we can only take the first 7. I'm gonna start.
We'll just save the next, like a waiting list. Yeah. We'll save the next 7 for the next day. If
we'll save the next set of 7 for the next day. So you're not going to be totally out. It's just that you won't be able to go into the first session unless you're one of the first 7. And that means and I'm going according to the numbers. So according to who chimes in, direct message me on direct messenger. Let you know how you can find me on direct messenger. This is how you will be able to find me on direct messenger. Now, if you're not a friend of mine on Facebook, then you will not be able to find me on direct messenger. I mean, you will probably not be able to message me. It'll go into the back end. I'll get it, but it'll go into the back end. So you'll put in NeilaAdams, Neila Adams, Adams on Messenger, and you'll find me. You'll see me. You see that picture of me right there with me with that blonde hair, that black jacket on? That's how you'll see me. Click on that, send me a message, say you want the somatic healing. We're going to start with the somatic processes Monday. I will be a part of this somatic healing on every day that we have it because it's needed. I know I need it, and I can't talk for you guys, but if you know you really need this, I would say get your $20 and come on board Monday.
Yes, and just so you know, you can even invite your family or friends or children. I love working with children. So
yes. Tammy and them already chimed in. Y'all better get on there.
Tammy's on the list.
Tammy and Linda and them already chimed in. Look, that's 3 already. We got 4 more spots. Y'all better chime in. The somatic healing is going to be off the chain. Let me tell you something. For counselors, for therapists, you all need it too. For police officers, for firefighters, for EMTs, you all need it too. And the
not only that, Neila, my dream is to take this work to juvenile detention centers and to jails, to work with men and women in jails, and to take it also to hospitals and to relief efforts all around the world, and be helping people to help themselves get out of their trap, their prison in their brain first, right? Yep.
Yeah, and well, we're gonna have to start with the world we live in right now.
Yes, I know, but that's my intention too.
And then we extend, and then we're gonna have to extend, and then it can go as large as Deepak Chopra and Oprah, and we can have an online where we have hundreds of thousands of people, like everybody else do. The thing is we want to make it affordable to everybody. We don't want to have a $4,000 price tag. Don't get me wrong. I love what this man does. He is phenomenal. Y'all already know who I'm talking about. Don't mention his name because I can get in trouble about that. Y'all know the white guy that goes around the world. We all gonna, y'all know who I'm talking about. And the price tag to get in to watch any of his shows is $4,000 starting at. I'm just saying. It's when he was here at Chicago at the Bull Stadium. It was $4,000 to get in. I got that's 5 on the board. 4 on the board. We got 3 more spaces left. I'm just saying. You in? I got you, Zelma. I got you, Tammy. I got you, Lynn. I got you.
And I think it's important to let everyone know, whoever's still on the call as well, just please know that we won't be recording the session, and everything that you share with us will be kept confidential.
Yes, this will not be recorded because this is something you don't record. Okay, we ain't gonna record this. Also, whatever goes on within our session stays in our session. And if there's some other special sessions that you're going to need, if you feel you want to have a private moment with, then that's when you're going to have to go into a session privately with Lisa. And if you feel that you don't want to, and that's understandable. We understand. Some people just can't seem to put it out there. Like I put it out there about I done did jail, I had drug addiction and all that. Some people would never say that in public. Myself, it brought me to the woman I am today. And that's who I am. And that's why y'all here with me too.
Well, and that's why we're limiting it to 7 people, because like in the Native American church and other traditions and shamanic traditions, when we only have the 10 people, once we have those 10 people, we're creating what's called a safe, secure, protected container. To share in.
Safe, secure, protected container. And you know what else we're building? The ring, which is a force that can't be broken. So yes, so that ring can't be broken, and that's a ring within our network. So it can't be broken. We're not going to allow it to be broken. So the first 10, I mean the first 7, once again, is $20. The first 7, and we'll let you know how you can send the money. Just sign up right now. The first 7, and then we'll come up with a way to send the money, even if it has to be through PayPal. Or actually, I would probably bring it to Cash App. That way it's not hard. So we'll have all that. We're going to be working to build even more so. We are getting ready to work together, Randall and Lisa and myself. And I mean, it's just a lot going on in the world, and we need to get our people centered. We need to get you guys back to centering. We need to get you to be in a centered position with your mind, your heart, your spirit, your emotions, and all of that. So it's
because inner self.
Yeah,
because it's not just it's
self.
What's going on. It's what's being perpetrated is a collective trauma. It has nothing to do with the race or these shootings or anything that's going on.
Yeah.
It's just like 9/11 was a collective trauma they perpetrated against the American people in the world, right? The Gulf War, all these things are collective traumas. You don't even realize how they're affecting you and your children on an energetic level. They're causing collective trauma to the masses.
Yes.
And this pandemic is causing a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
Because you have to social distance yourself. Humans are social.
The financial and economic
ramifications
impact was a huge trauma.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the children. Like when I had breast cancer, my son would cry and worry, like, because I could cry now because I couldn't afford heat for the house and everything. So even your children hearing these things, it's causing a collective trauma amongst everyone.
I'm going to say this. I want you guys to Google shamanic healing or somatic healing, SOMATIC, somatic healing, or shamanic, SHAMANIAC. Yeah, SHAMANIC, shamanic healing. And I'm a speller too. I won a spelling championship, so I definitely got to get it right. Right. So Google that. We ain't gonna go into deep conversation about it. We want you to Google it to find out what it is and see how it's going to benefit you. And we want you to direct message me on Messenger under NeilaAdams and let me know you want to be in. The first 7 people, we're not going to turn our back to the others that come in after those first 7. It's just that you won't be on the first session. You'll be on the next session, which is another day later.
Yes,
so
and I will post on my personal Facebook page, which is Lisa Aileen Cianci, alien like Neila, Lisa Alien Cianci, and Crossbow Ranch. I'm going to post exactly what I sent to Neila, and I will post 2 subsequent links, one for shamanic healing, the Institute of the Global Shamanic or Somatic Healing Institute, as well as information about shamanic healing. I'm going to do both. I'll post them.
Send it to me so I can put it on my page, because it'll never you cannot post on in my element. I have it where no one can post on that because I don't want it filled up with a whole bunch of crap. I want it filled up with stuff that I want people to have information on. And that's where I am with that, because I like to make sure that people have information that they can use to better inform themselves, to make a better informed decision about what they're going to do in their life. That's where I am with that. I just want to help people to be able to better help themselves and their families, however way it possible we can do it. And that's who I am. That's where I come from. And that's the life I've always lived. I've always helped people, actually, believe it or not. Even if I was doing something wrong, I was still helping people through my wrong. So I just want y'all to know that. I gotta go. Remember this. Peace on earth to all you guys. Remember, reach back and give back. Somebody out there needs your smile. Somebody out there needs to hear some kind words from you. Somebody might need a prayer. Somebody might need a sandwich and a bottle of water, or either a couple of dollars. If you got it, please give it from your heart, not because somebody's watching you do it and you just want to look good. Do it from your heart. That's the thing. God loves you. Know this, and know that you need to learn to love you so that you can love others. And it's going to start with this somatic healing. Trust me. It's going to help you to love others and to love yourself first. Another thing, remember this: peace on earth, love, soul, and hair grease. And if your scalp is itchy, go get you some grease and put it in there. Hey, everybody. I love y'all. Look at you, Randall. Don't be showing up with your hair all.
Oh, look at Randy.
I got plenty of grease in mine.
I know. He got all that old pretty tamed hair. Let me tell y'all, Randall got some beautiful hair. Lisa, you got some beautiful hair too. That old full hair you got after having chemotherapy and all the rest of that crap. Girl,
Man, Lisa got Benjamin Button's disease.
You got Benjamin, yeah. You should have got more hair on your head than I got.
In reverse.
You got more hair on your head than I got. Now you head cancer. You know?
I call it regenopause, Randall. Instead of menopause,
Okay.
I'm in regenopause.
Regenopause. Everybody, I love you guys. Let me see this last comment. How do we pay? I'm gonna let you know how you pay, Zelma, in a minute. I'll let you know on the next one. Tomorrow I'll let you guys know. I'll have a cash app for you. I got Cat and them calling me. Hold on one second, Cat. And that's how you'll pay. And then thank you. Busy Mama says, sounds great. I do not have Facebook or Messenger. Hold on. She said, I do not have Facebook or Messenger. I tried, but it tells me to log in with Facebook, but I will here to support. Awesome Cross, Will and Randall. Yes. Thank you, Busy Mama. Listen, Busy Mama, you can connect with me if you have to connect with me through I don't know how else you can connect with me. You don't have Facebook. You got YouTube, right?
Or you could have her email you, Neila. You could have her email you.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you this. Busy Mama, talk at inmyelement.club. Hold on. Here you go, Busy Mama. This is my email. This is the email for the show. Talk at inmyelement.club. Reach me through there if you want a somatic healing. Let me tell you, get some friends too, because this is going to be powerful. Now, if any of you guys have friends that you want to bring on and you have a friends group, we'll make a specific friends group for you.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
You and your friends or you and your family members. If you want to do that, we'll make a specific friends group. It can't be more than 7. Now, if it goes past 7, then I'll have to pay to get into the Zoom. And we don't want to do that because then that charge is going to have to come on to you. So we're trying not to put that charge on you. We're using what we have that we pay for right now, which is StreamYard. I pay for this. This is not free. And so I'm using that platform to help people. And we're only charging you $20 a person. That's it. And this is a 1 to 3, sometimes 4 or 5 hour session. It can turn into that. It depends on the issues. So we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. God loves you. You need to love you so you can love others. Peace on earth to everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon. Bye, Randall.